what you need. True crime stories, secrets they'll feed. Say that gossip and political heat. I said what I said, bring to me. Truth comes but we're never late, yeah. Diamond stories is our fate, oh no. But the progress where voices speak. Tune in now, indulge every week. Who's in the spotlight, who to the fall? We got the scoops, we covering it all. From high society to those who recall. I said when I said stories that will sprawl, yeah. Truth turns far, we're never late. Oh, no stone unturned, we're here to relate. Well, what's your name? Welcome to the channel, it's a bubble streak. Subscribe and join the channel every week, yeah. I join the channel, it's what you need. True crime stories, secrets they'll feed. Say that gossip and political heat. I said what I said, bring to me. Truth comes but we're never late, yeah. Diamond stories is our fate, oh no. But the progress where voices speak. Tune in now, indulge every week. Who's in the spotlight, who to the fall? We got the scoops, we covering it all. From high society to those who recall. I said when I said stories that will sprawl, yeah.
All right, that's enough of that song. I love that song so much, you guys. And I was just really listening to the song at the end of the day. I'm not going to even lie to you guys. But also, I do apologize for being late, but I did have a phone call that I had to take. Can you guys hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me, because I don't feel like this headset is on. Can y'all hear me? Oh, you can't hear me? Oh, okay, good. Good. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so, and I don't know why I can't hear me on this. Okay, here we go. I need to turn my volume up. Now, that's a lot better. Okay, so hello to everybody. And like I said, I apologize for being late. I did have a very important call. You know, it's something about being in charge of people. And my auntie is in the hospital, and for whatever reason, I don't know if the Agent Orange done changed the system or what he's done to the damn hospitals, but it appears that they can't do anything without calling you. And so, and I think my auntie up there showing out too, because I just went to go see her a couple of days ago, and she was doing just fine. She was very lucid, talking to me, you know, like she normally talked to me. But they asked her what city that she lived in, and she said she couldn't. They said that she couldn't answer that, so therefore they had to contact me to get my permission to do dialysis on her. So that's what the delay was for today. And like I said, I do apologize for that. But anyway, welcome to the show. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, let's take that down. Okay, here we are. And let's stop sharing the screen for a second. So here I am. So yeah, so they have me, you know, I have power of attorney of her. And I know why they call me, because I do give the hospital a hard time. And it's only because I saw what they could do to you when my brother was in the hospital. They basically was trying to take him out, and I just wouldn't allow them to do that. So anytime any of my close family members go to the hospital, I make sure that I watch over them real carefully, because I've seen the wrath of the hospitals. And if it's any nurses or people that work in the hospital, this is no shade to you. This is just how the hospital do us. Okay. Um, they have it in their budget for so many people not to make it, especially um they budget that into, they put that in their budget about so many people not making it, and guess who don't get to make it back out? So that's normally us. And especially at the end of the year, if they haven't met those numbers, they make sure they meet those numbers one way or the other. And in my opinion, I feel like we're the prime candidate to help them meet that budget. So within saying all of that, they have to call me for her treatments or what have you. And so that's what the delay was. But let's speak to everybody in the chat, and then let's get on with our business. With Pinocchio, the OG player, wannabe pimp Nesto, and of course the side hen, little Scooter. Okay, so I have Shirley's divorce in the house. You're the first one in the chat. Thank you for being here, ma'am. And that's just me speaking to everybody. Lady T Bug is here. Thank you for being here. Pray Manor Woman. Hello, ma'am. Thank you for being here. I have Miss Nola Brown. Thank you for being here today, Miss Nola. And hey, Kenna. Kenna is here today. Kenna 14. I have Ain't No Fun When the Rabbit Got the Gun is here. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you was able to catch the live too. And I have Vic to the Veil. No, Vic to the Veil. You didn't miss it. I was just a little bit late. And hopefully you're still in the chat with us. And I have okay, so Mistress Monica is here. Thank you for being here. Hello to you, Sherry. Hello to you, Jeanette. You said I don't know about the budget thing, but I don't trust research hospitals. Once you unalive, they want your organs. They also want to test new medications. They tried that with my mom. You're absolutely right, Jeanette. I know about the budget because when I was in college, that they taught us that when I was taking a business management class, and I was totally shocked that you can put that in your budget, and that's what the deal is. I'm like, what? I thought it was a disgrace, but hey, it's business in America, and it is what it is. And so I advise everybody, when you have a loved one in a hospital, make sure you keep an eye on them. That's all I'm saying. And one day I'll tell the story about what happened to my brother, because it's a long fiasco, and it's really worth doing a live, and it's just really to educate people, because a lot of people don't really realize, when they go in the hospital, what the business side is. It's like what Ray Charles said, it's show and it's business. And so, yeah, they do, take care of you, and they do operate on you and try to assist you with whatever they need to do. But they also have a business side that nobody talk about. And one day I will do a live, if people are interested in that, and I will do a live about what they have in store for you and what their business plan is. Because, like I said, Jeanette, I was totally shocked when I learned about that. Hey, Miss Mad About Music, thank you for being here today. Um, so Janetta say the budget issue is just heartless. It is. It is. It's very heartless. And so, hey, it is what it is, though. It's business in America. And and it's not going to get any better from the guy that's in charge right now. And it's not a political show today. I've been trying to do my political stuff on my shorts and on videos, because I'm not going to really even cover him too much. Although I love politics, he's just not worth my time to me, because he's just a showman, and everything that he's doing is really for optics. He's not really serious about being the president. It's all about for his own what he can gain out of the office, which is money, power, and fame. So that's what he's seeking for it. So I decided I wasn't going to cover him. And Sanders RN23, thank you for being here. And if you heard what I said about the budget, about the hospital, go ahead and verify that for Jeanette, because you work at a hospital, and I'm pretty sure you understand what I'm talking about. Um, as far as them putting in the budget about how many people are not going to make it back out. And I'm not saying that they do that purposely, or they have a special person that they targeted or what have you. But it is in the budget for so many people not to make it. And I just that blew my mind. But anyway, I digress on that. We're gonna get to the call. She say it's definitely not getting better. The business side is devastating, truthfully. Exactly, Sanders. So Sanders know what I'm talking about when I say what I said. And so knowledge is power, and so sometimes we have to educate ourselves on what happens um, to us in different businesses and different aspects. And the more knowledge you have, the more power you have, in my opinion. Hey, cross country cruiser. And I'm not saying them people are not going to help you, but sometimes it is what it is, and they got to do what they have to do because it is a business. And so, but today we're going to finish the call. We did the first call the other day about the OG pimp and his side hen, about him trying to pimp his side hen out to his lawyer, right? Excuse me. And she doing it, and her dumb butt is doing everything that he tell her to do. Um, I wouldn't have a ninja that's supposed to be my man or even my friend or whoever. I wouldn't allow anybody to pimp me out to anybody. Now, if I had an ulterior motive and I wanted to get some money from somebody or I wanted to do something on my own, hey, that's me thinking about that. Okay. That's me. And that's my issue. But what I'm not going to do is let any man uh, pimp me out to, for his benefit. And I just don't understand that. Even if I was going to choose that for a profession, baby, I will be on my own. I wouldn't have anybody over me, because what I'm not going to do is do all the work and then hand you my money. I don't see any benefit in that. Okay. So let me go ahead and share the call. And there's two calls too. I think the second call is real short, but it looked like we still should have about 30 minutes worth of calls to go over with this. Okay. So let me get the call up and then we'll get started. And of course, you guys know I'm going to stop it. I'm going to stop the commentary. I'm going to stop to do commentary. And if you want to just hear the call, and this is for my replay people, if you just want to hear the call, I have the link pinned in the description so you can go to phone calls for prison and listen to the whole call without listening to me do any commentary or stop the call. And also, to if you are on the replay gang, please like and subscribe to the channel. Hey, allegedly in Harmon, thank you for being here today. So I'm gonna bring the call up and then we'll get started.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay, how your day going?
Fine.
Good, good. You got all your meetings out the way?
No, not all of them. I gotta text one person and see about it. It's gonna see me before I leave town, but it probably ain't gonna happen because it's already late.
Oh, okay, okay.
Why you sound like that?
They what? Fine with that? Okay.
No. Why do you sound like that?
So my meeting, I had to clear my throat.
Go ahead. I'm dying to show you how.
It's feel wet in here because it's raining outside. I have AC on, so it's kind of sweaty.
You said it's raining. It's raining. They got the AC on.
It's raining outside out there, so it's moisture in here. The bricks are sweaty.
Oh,
Nesto said,
they
let
got the
me
air
clear
on.
my throat.
Go ahead.
No, they don't have the air on. That's the problem. There's no air on, period.
It should be the heat.
Yeah, but it ain't nothing on. It's like air, but no heat, no AC. It's just like regular fan air. Then it get too cold. That's what's going on. But it's sweaty, and plus they taking showers, so that make it even sweaty in here.
You know it's inhumane in there anyway.
So today they gave you 2 emails. So the day I looked at my email from the jail, because I had put in a request for a law library. So I just said, let me look at this pad and see if they ever seen respond back. So they did respond back on some cases similar to mine that they fucking dismissed.
They dismissed what?
Some cases that was just like mine.
Mm-hmm.
In the law library, so they send me something similar to the cases that I have, that the superior judge dismissed before they even went to trial or none of this shit.
Oh, did you see what the grounds was?
Uh, the grounds was that's not what the warrant was for to be arrested for. The
Does that
warrant.
seem similar?
Yeah, exactly. It was exactly.
Yeah.
I had a warrant for one thing, but it went back and put warrants for something that ain't. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, similar. It's the exact same thing, and Superior Court throwed it out. Judge, Superior Court override Administrative Court and throw it out.
Hi, Ebony.
Did
Hi.
you?
Hello, Cotton Candy
As a
Curls.
matter of
Thank you,
fact,
What was
ladies, for being
it
here
was on
today.
TV and
And
everything.
you're not that late. We
what was
just
the
got
name of the
started.
case? Do you remember?
I don't remember offhand. I wrote it down, but I did. But so I need him if he gonna come see me this before he do what he doing, whatever he doing, so I can judge his brain on that real quick. Cause I tried to explain it to him one time he came, but he like, oh man, I'm not thinking about that right now. But that shit is something to think about because they can dismiss all that bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Cause it's the exact same fucking thing. Only difference
Hello,
is
Keisha
the
Marie
boy
and
had
X
drugs in the house.
Complicated.
That's the only thing. The boy had drugs in the house. But that's not what they
But
came.
it's the same
Thank you,
scenario.
ladies, for being here
Yeah,
today.
but that's not what they came to pick them up for. You got
Right, and they didn't have a search warrant for that. Is that what it was?
Right, yes.
So they came in and they didn't have a search warrant, so it was inadmissible.
Right. There you go. You got it now?
I got it.
Yeah. So, but anyway.
I'll see. I'll find out. I'll ask.
Yeah. Okay.
But
He didn't make his appointment today either?
sure did.
What? Okay, clear. We clear right now. We clear right now.
What?
So that was a good meeting?
It's still going on.
What?
Still going on.
Wow. It's 7 o'clock though. Damn.
It's still going on.
What time do I need to call you back? By
Right.
10? I need to call you by. And I know you.
I got a 9:00 Zoom meeting, so I would say 9:30 because I got a 9:00 Zoom meeting.
Okay. And I know
she just texted to me. She just texted me the link because she wanted me to do this thing with her. So she just texted me the link. So, and I've been pushing her off for the longest. So it's at 9:00. So I want to say 9:30. It shouldn't be longer than a half an hour. If it is, I'm just get on off.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I can tell you in that empty ass place. In that brown chair. Look for a brown chair that I saw in the background. Brown chair and a box by a refrigerator.
I'm not there.
Oh,
I'm not there.
Okay.
I'm at Cindy's house.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I'm downstairs. I'm at Cindy's house.
Them folk came over there?
Yeah.
What kind of shit is that?
I don't know.
Whoa, this shit getting deep as a motherfucker. Oh.
You know, and shit it.
What?
But I'll see.
Okay. Wow, this shit is getting deep. Wow.
She's so special.
Oh, I told you. I know you.
Okay, guys, let's stop it right here for a second. He's so happy. Well, first of all, what is he talking about? Make it sweaty in here. You know, like I said on Vicky's channel, instead of him saying there's no air circulating, no ventilation, and it's humid in there. Oh, the air just circulating in here. And so that's what's making my voice sound like this. He sounds so stupid. And he talking about he got to juggle Creel's brain. Like, what is juggle somebody's brain? Sir, you mean you need to speak with Creel about the things that you have a complaint about, like that like they didn't have a warrant when they searched your truck. And so I can understand why he don't understand Creel and why he have to have his little scooter interpret everything for him, because just listen to the language that he's saying. You can't even decipher what he's saying. And so yeah, he do need an interpreter. and he do have her to interpret things for him. And you'll notice that he don't understand much, because anytime he say anything to her, you understand, like, dude, you don't have to keep checking me to see if I understand anything. I understand every word that's coming from your mouth. The bigger question is, do you understand? Because it don't appear that you understand shit. Okay, it seems like you can't interpret anything, you can't understand anything, and the only thing that you understand is street talk, in my opinion. And what is she's talking about? It's an ongoing meeting. So and then she said she have a Zoom meeting. So that mean her and Craig going to meet on Zoom? You guys put that in the chat, because I'm kind of confused about what she's talking about this ongoing meeting. Or is she saying that she have another Zoom call with someone else, and then her and Craig is going to meet up again later on? And they're looking at this as an opportunity of her winning, and that she really have Craig mesmerized, and they really think they're doing something slick. But I feel like, and I wholeheartedly feel like Craig is playing them. They're not playing Craig, in my opinion. I feel like he is meeting with her as much as he can, just so that he can get information from her to find out, what the relationship is between him and her. Because he said on the other call, she's my friend, and she's been, she understand things, and she get things done for me. In so many words, she's the coach. You need to be talking to her so that she can help me understand what you're talking about, and help me fight my case. And so don't worry about my wife. Just go through my side piece, and she'll handle all the business for me. And allegedly, Harmon, thank you for speaking to everybody for me, and being a moderator. I appreciate that. So Lady T-Bug say, why didn't she say that in the beginning? Exactly. Um, if Krell is still there, why didn't you just say, hey, I'll call you back. I'm busy right now. I can't take the call. Why are you sitting up there having a conversation with him? And matter of factly, when he call you, when it's a jail call, because it's gonna say Fulton County Jail, or some type of notification to let you know that the county is calling you. So all you had to do is just not answer the phone, and he would have automatic and sent him a quick text message, since y'all do text messages also. And so you could have did that, okay, and you could have just said, I'll call you back, send him a quick text message and say, I'll call you back. But poor Shirley, poor Shirley. And this is what she dealing with. And, she's so happy. Shirley is so happy about marrying this dude. This is who she married. This is who she got herself involved with. And, he's just no good.
6 days of marriage. Ah!
This video.
I guarantee you she don't feel that way now, okay? She just don't feel that way now. But, look how happy that lady is. That lady is happy to be married. She is happy to have this ninja. And look how he's treating her. He haven't even been in jail that long. This is January of 2023. He went to jail in July of 2022. So we're looking at a total of 6 months max. Okay, that he's not even 6 months and a couple of days that he's been in jail. And listen to how he's talking to his side piece. And so at the end of the day, he's just no it was always a scam, and he's never really cared about Shirley, and she's just a part of his pieces that he tried to put together to make himself look like he's the big man, and like he's the pimp on the street. So Lady T-Bug say he should have peeped game. That's right. I guarantee you Craig peeped the game. They two big dummies, and I'm gonna put in your Fred Sanford voice, you big dummy. And Victor DeVille said, y'all, the internet has been interneting all day. Why was Craig Lewis called? Why was Craig Lewis called and he was told about Sonya, and Nesto insinuating that she was dating Craig? Wow. Wow. I don't believe a word that come out of her mouth. I know you saying that on the internet, Vicky, but I don't believe her. I don't believe anything that he say, and I don't believe anything that she say also. You said wet phone tablet, allegedly in harming that part. They so thirsty. Yeah, Gina. Hey, Gina. How you? Thanks for joining us today. Yeah, they both so thirsty. The whole thing about it, though, Gina, they're trying to play Creole so that this ninja can get free services. Because at the end of the day, Shirley is not paying no more lawyers at this point. She's done paid a lot of money. I think this is probably maybe already. I think they have Patterson, BC, and now he have Crail. So this is already his third lawyer. So Shirley, this is January too. So remember, Shirley told him to fight those CP charges. Dude, you're gonna have to get you a public defender because guess what? I'm tapped out. And so, um, and I think Crail is asking for more money. Also, I'm not quite sure about that. But I do understand that he's trying to pimp her out to Crail so that Crail can handle this case, and it could be that he don't want Shirley to pay no more money because he really wants Shirley to keep all the money that she can keep. So when he get out, he'll still have some play money to play with. That's just what I'm thinking. Hey Mo, they call me Mo. Thank you for joining. She said he thought for sure she was laying it low and spreading it wide, and he was excited about it. Yeah, I mean, although this is the relationship that they have is not right anyway, but what man want his woman to be with another man? Who gets excited about about their woman being with somebody else? If anything, you and your dude is gonna have an argument about why you with somebody else. And a real man definitely wouldn't seek his woman on another man just so that he can get something free. So she's so stupid she can't even see this. Like he's not even really worth your time if he's willing to pimp you out to his lawyer. And I'm like, Lady T-Bug, you big dummy. So she said he's the brokest MF that always putting someone else down. Right. Ain't got a quarter. And like I said the other night, if it wasn't for Shirley, you wouldn't be nobody. We wouldn't even know who the hell he was if it wasn't for Shirley Strawberry. And Shirley Strawberry, it was a lot of people didn't even know who she was. Although she's on the radio and she's been on the radio for the past 30 years, a lot of people still didn't even know who she was. So it's not like y'all got name recognition like Steve have. And so you're going around telling people Shirley's your wife just so that you could try to scam people and just so the people can know, could try to place you and try to figure out who the hell you are. So Pray Manor woman say, in my opinion, Side Rooster is lying because on another call she stated Crail sent an Uber. She sure did, Pray Manor woman. So that's why I know she lying. Like I said, I don't believe anything that either one of them says. Cotton Candy Curl said, I can tell you in that empty place, whole time she ate her. I can tell you in that empty place, whole time she at her daughter's house. That part. And just lying to him. To my, oh, it's still ongoing. It's still ongoing. Okay, sure. The text messages are still ongoing. Is what I feel like is still ongoing. Craig probably didn't even meet this chick. He probably texted her, told her he didn't have time for her, or what have you. And at the end of the day, if what Vicky just said, that she's going around telling people that she's dating Crail, it's all in her damn fantasy mind, in my opinion. So Cotton Candy Curl say he always trying to throw jabs and be wrong. That part. And so Lady T-Bug said, I'm at work. I will pop in and out the chat. Okay, girl, don't get in trouble on your black job. You need that. Cotton Candy Curl say he was trying to make sure she understood the assignment, sleeping with or seducing him. Exactly. And like I said, what man would want his woman to go sleep with another man? Nothing but he's just a dog, in my opinion. Hey, honorable leg jury. She's selling that sandbox on the interweb. That part. The honorable leg jury, she'll sell it to anybody, whether they're on the web or not. Look how she's stalking this inmate in jail. This married inmate at that. Hey, cool weather farmer, how you doing today? And thank you for joining us. Hey, y'all, I'm just listening. I'll see y'all in the streets. Okay, thank you, honorable leg jury. Okay, people just speaking. So Lady T Bug say, I don't believe them either. Right. You know, everything they say is a lie. Ebony say, Vic, I thought I would holler. I got to find that, y'all, Vicky. I'm definitely when I get off of this call, well, I gotta go take my granddaughter shopping. But when I get back tonight, I'm gonna look that up. And Lady T Bug, I'll probably have to listen to you in the bushes because when I leave here, I'm gonna run over there and go take her shopping, and I don't know how long it's gonna take us to get back. But I'll come back as soon as possible. Um, Victor the Bell say, Ebony, it was a Lee. It was a Kiki. Oh, you mean it was a Kiki? Yeah. I think it's a wholehearted lie, Vicky. I think she's not in the we're still doing these calls, but people are not really focusing on this story like we were, you know, in the beginning. And you know, there's really no new phone calls other than what Lady T Bug is pulling out. Phone calls from prison is really kind of spreading the calls far and few and far in between. So the story is still ongoing because a lot of us are going back revisiting the calls, but all the initial calls are out, right? And so the big buzz is kind of, you know, it's kind of slowly but surely kind of, you know, kind of quietly dying down for a moment until, you know, he goes to court. So I feel like she missed being in a spotlight. That's what I feel like is going on with her, and she wants some you know, she wants some internet attention, and it's always been about attention for her anyway. Even when she did the GoFundMe, instead of putting his name on there, that fool put her name on there. So Miss Mad About Music say, ooh, Vic, I was surprised about that call. Right. Primana woman say, oh, Nasty was talking to his dirty bird. Five was of his dirty bird. Five of being locked up in Fulton County on the famous Rice Streets. Yeah. And the whole thing about it is she's not the only one that he talks to. You know, she's not the only, and that's another thing. She real jealous of everybody, right? And so if he did get out, she wouldn't be able to handle what he do when he get out. We all saw all those women that worked in the barbershop. We saw women, you know, around him, around his RV. Remember when the one girl on the video said that his daughter was getting ready to come to town, and that hold on one second. Let me read this text message, y'all. Hold on one second. I'm sorry, guys. I have to keep reading these communications because I never know what's going to happen. But remember, it was a video where the girl was saying that his daughter was going to come to town and she was going to be running the operation on the bus. And so the lady was, you know, she had real short hair and she was kind of attractive. And this dude have a lot of women around him, Dominique and whoever else. I don't know the names of the other women that we've seen around him. So if he was free and if he got to get out and get back out there and get back in the game like he was, she wouldn't be able to handle it anyway. She would have to move around because number one, she talks too much, and number two, she's too jealous. So there's no way she would have been able to be around his crew like that because you know she would have had a fit. So Victor DeVale said they called me Mo. Yes, girl, call him, and all Creel could do was laugh and say thank you. That part. Oh, you said 5 weeks. So let's go back to you. You said, oh, nasty. Um, let's put your comment back up here and read it again. Oh, nasty was talking to this dirty bird 5 weeks of being locked up in Fulton County on the famous Rice Street. Yeah. But remember, Prey Manor, she hunted him down though, because she didn't know where he was located because apparently he had been calling her. She said he called her every day and checked on her, and they talked for 5 minutes. And so after she stopped getting the call, remember she told him that she had to figure out if he was in jail or not because remember she said she called all the hospitals and you know, she called everybody that she could call, and then she finally just checked the jail system to see if that's where he was at. And so, in my opinion, you know, this dude is foul. You know, he's a scammer. Like if somebody you know that I'm dating and I'm looking for him, jail wouldn't be the place that I would be called to be. That wouldn't even pop up in my mind to call the jailhouse to see if that person was in jail or not. And so, cool weather farmer say that's sick. It is sick. if she's spreading that lie around. Vic to the veil, ooh, where did you hear this? And allegedly in Harmer say they were having two different conversations. They always having two different conversations. First of all, she doesn't pay attention to what he's saying, and he don't pay attention to what she's saying. I think when they're both of them talking, they're probably just thinking of other shit to say, and they just their mind is working 100 miles an hour, so they can't really listen to each other and really correspond with each other. And even when she's on them jail calls, she can't even look at him. At least he try to look at her. She don't even look at him. She be looking up, down, and all around. And I know it's a small screen or whatever, but I know she'll go back home and look at these calls on the YouTube streets. So I know she can see how it looks, the visual part of it, of how it looks like she's not really looking at him and she's not paying attention. And I know this is not the only video call that she used, because if anybody that have an iPhone or have Facebook or Instagram or whatever, we all do video messaging calling, even on Zoom. So, there's a certain etiquette that you have to do when you're doing video calling. And apparently she don't, I don't know if she just don't want him looking at her, or she don't want to just look at him, but she definitely don't look into the camera. They call me Mo, say Victor DeVille. I know he was sick right now, although he laughed. Didn't he just get married? Wifey won't be too happy. Well, she's nothing to be jealous of. They call me Mo. And I'm pretty sure he'll be able to smooth that over with his wife. And all he really have to do, Mo, is say, baby, look at YouTube. Look at these phone calls from prison. Look how they lie to each other. The proof is in the pudding with the calls, okay? And so his wife can clearly look at these calls and make an assumption, okay, that ain't who my man is, okay? That's all point blank, and he will be out of that trouble, okay? And um that's part of his job, and that's the way that he can describe that. Baby, that's in my job description. Victor DeVille say it's on Nyla's Rumble channel. They call me Mo, say, okay, thank you, Vic Tudorville. Hey, Rat, how you doing today? So Pray Mountain Woman say she hunted him down like a bounty hunter and then started stalking him, you know. And after she hunted him down, Pray Mountain Woman, then she stalked him in jail every day. And they talk every day, all day long, just using up all of Shirley's money and her money also. Because when they get through running through Shirley's commissary money, then they start using her money. And Cool Weather Farmer say he wants someone who will tolerate him doing anything that he want to do. Yeah, he one of them type of ninja. Yeah, just put up with me, and I'm this, and I'm gonna level us up, and I'm that, and I gotta get out here, and I gotta go to work, and I gotta pay the band, I gotta pay the girls. I'm going back to love. What's love got to do with it now? His ass sound like Ike Turner. Gotta pay the band, gotta pay the girls. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? You don't want to get out there on that stage? And that's exactly what he sounds like to me. Mistress Monica said that was so weird for her to call hospitals and jail looking for a married man. Exactly. A married man. And even when you look for a married man, you find him and then you stalk him. Like, lady, what is really wrong with you? Hey, Houston Foodie, thank you for joining the chat today. Uh ain't no uh ain't no fun when the rabbits got the gun. Say she be lying. Yeah, both of them be lying. Rabbit. Both of them lie to each other. And Pray Man and Woman say, and stalk Shirley IG page too. She stalked Shirley's page. She stalked his page. She probably stalked Dion. Let me tell you something, Pray Man and Woman. The type of person that she is, everybody that's in his circle don't even realize that they page has been stalked. Okay. And then when she got access to that phone, she went through that phone like a fine tooth comb, like she was doing surgery, precision surgery. You can rest assured she looked up every number in that telephone that he had. She probably looked up all of their Facebook pages, all of their, well, let's put it like this. She looked up all of their social media pages just to cross reference to see, okay, let me see if he talked to her. Let me see what he said to her. She probably didn't care about the men too much, but every woman that was in his phone, I guarantee you she stalked their pages on social media. Hey, always loving life. Thank you for joining us today. So Lady T Bug says she's a fool and is. She stalked the victim's page. Yeah. Mistress Monica, she stalked every page, everybody that was in that phone, especially if you were a female. I guarantee you, she stalked every female page in that phone. She probably read every text message thread that he had to whatever woman that he was talking to in that phone. She had a field day with that phone. And we see her on these calls after she received the phone, right? And that's why she probably was looking sleepy, because this heifer probably was up all damn night trying to stalk this dude's phone while he thinking she the coach and giving her access to everything. But that's his dumb fault. And then I didn't like the part how he gave her access to Shirley's bank account. That wasn't cool with me at all. So Victor DeVille says she was calling his friends and stalked the women. She did, Vicky. That's exactly what she was doing. She went through the phones as if she was Officer Field. Pray man, a woman. She went through the phone better than Officer Fields did. Okay. Trust me, she went through there like she was performing surgery. With that type of precision, you can rest assured that. So, hey, out of the bushes, glad you made it. So let's get back to the call, guys, and let's listen to some more of this bull crap that they got to talk about.
You gonna find that shit out. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I know that goddamn she. I knew it. Am I wrong?
You know what?
I love you.
So 9 o'clock is good.
Okay, you say 9:30. Which one is?
9:30. I'm sorry, my Zoom closed at 9 o'clock. 9:30.
Okay,
9:30. That's what it's called.
All right, 9:30 is not gonna be as clear. So I'm just telling you. Understand?
She can't even get her lie together.
Why? Oh well, I mean anything after that because the Zoom closed at 9 o'clock.
No.
So I gotta be on.
I'm talking about conversation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh okay.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. Yeah, it's not clear.
That's cool.
So, but I can still read between whatever. Okay, good. So I'm excited.
Read between whatever.
This goddamn gonna be part of me in. You might need to stay a little longer. Do you think you're going to stay a little longer?
No, I'm going. No, I have to go to work tomorrow. I cannot stay longer.
Oh, but you're gonna be able to make a turnaround trip. Let's get past it. Okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna let her go. Will I be able to come down there? That's what I want to know.
You sure will.
That's what I want to hear. I want to know.
Yeah.
Dude, them folks gonna make it where I could be coming down there immediately.
Yeah. Immediately.
Yeah, what I'm asking. Is that gonna be possible?
Yeah.
I'm saying you think he's gonna
I
make
know.
that happen. How you know that? Okay.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay, because I'm probably do that down because I probably do that day one. And tell them folks.
No, I asked.
Huh?
I asked today.
Oh.
I said I asked today.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Because I'm gonna tell my folks I'm going out. They going out of town. They gotta do something for us to work, so they might not be here anyway this week.
Oh, really?
You know, it's getting lovely.
It's getting lovely.
Okay, love. I'll talk to you later. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you very much. Bye. Hello.
You about ready to go to sleep? All this action you got going on?
Shut the hell up. I'm so
Huh? You drunk?
No, I'm using the bathroom. Go ahead.
Are you fucking serious?
I be having to go to the bathroom sometimes. Leave me alone.
Oh, you say you in the bathroom?
I'm in the bathroom.
Oh, okay. It sounds like you've been drinking.
No, I ain't been drinking.
Oh,
I've been drinking. I ain't drinking. He said he got it. I just asked him right when you called because he was on the phone talking to me. And I was like, Nesto text me.
Hold on. What you're saying is that, never mind, go ahead. Go ahead. What
I
now?
said that right. He said he got it. He understands. He on it. He gonna make sure no ball get dropped on that. He knows all the dates and all. He knows the statutes and all that. So you good. He ain't gonna drop the ball. Put it like that. I already told you to do not to make himself look stupid.
Yeah, not after what you just told me.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I met Maria.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, was that good?
Okay, he want me to meet everybody. Anyway, yeah, it's cool.
What'd you say?
It was cool. I met her at lunch, dinner, supper, early supper, 4 o'clock. I don't know what you're going to call it.
Okay then. All right then. Okay then.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
Okay, okay. Well, it seems like everything is gonna be pretty good then.
Wait, how's your day going?
Huh? How's my day
How's your
going?
day going? Mm-hmm. And he did say again today you will be out this week.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good
Okay.
then.
You will be out this week.
Okay. I need to use their people for the to get out.
Whatever you got to do, as
Yeah.
long as you get done.
Okay. All right.
That's
So,
the that's the
but
game.
I
That's the
don't need
goal.
to have no extra C do it. I mean, they don't need
Mhm.
nobody need to come cheerlead me on or nothing, do they?
You mean what? You somebody in
No,
like you
I'm saying,
somebody.
do I have to get another visit? I don't need another visit, do I?
No, he didn't mention coming to see him. He just said he's gonna get you out. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay then. Okay, I got to call and see if they got
That was the basis of the motion. I read most of the motion. I didn't read it all, but from what I could say, the basis of the motion was, you know, why he in
you
there.
ready? You ready?
I read it. I mean, he emailed it to me today. I read it.
Okay.
I read most
Okay.
of it. I didn't read it all because I got sleepy and laid down. But I'm gonna read the rest probably tonight. I'm gonna
I
finish reading it.
I got you. What you doing? No, you must be shitting over there. You shitting?
And you know what? I don't even know.
You know what? They so gross. They are so gross. Um, Let me just say something. Even when I was married, I I did go around announcing, baby, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm in here shitting. Um, what is wrong with this dude? And what is wrong with her? Can't she just say, hey, listen, I can't take a call right now. Can I call you back? I'm busy. Like I said, they don't have any type of etiquette, none whatsoever. Hey, out of the bushes, thank you for making it today. They just don't have any type of phone etiquette at all. And he talking about, oh, them folks gonna make it where I can come and see you. As if Shirley is saying, okay, sir, you got to pass. I'm going out of town, so gonna go be whoever you want to go. Gonna go do whatever you want to do, and I'll be back in 2 or 3 weeks. You know, I wish that I wish I don't know I don't know if Janetta is still in the chat, but I wanted to do Georgia have that law like do you guys remember when that lady sued Fantasia for alienation of affection for being with her husband? I wonder, do Georgia have that same type of law? Because, well, I guess she can't do that because it's really not her husband. It's just, because he's a bigamist. But I really wish it was some kind of way that Shirley could retaliate against this heifer because she really thinks she's doing something, talking to him. And and I understand, it takes two to tango, but she don't even have to be in this mess. It's not like she didn't know this dude was married. She knew from day one who he was married to. She knew from day one that he was married and who he was married to. But she still decided to go ahead and try to move forward with this relationship. And like I said, the convo for the restroom, that's just to me, just no etiquette and just totally gross. And I think Marie I think that's Krell's assistant because he's legally blind. So I think Marie is the lady that helped him read his documents and help him navigate, I guess, navigate through the office so he can. He probably been in this office a long time, so he probably know his way around the office like Ray Charles did. And I'm not making fun of Krell because he's legally blind, but I just wanted to give the explanation of who Marie was, who Marie is. And like she said she met Marie. Now you probably talked to Marie on the phone, ma'am. That's what you probably did. You probably ain't met nobody. I don't feel like you met Marie, and I don't feel like you met Krell. I think you're just lying about all of this. So Nesto, hey Nesto, Shackles, Shuffle, Walk of Shame, how you doing today? So allegedly Harmon say, that part, allegedly Harmon, and let's see. Nesto says she's definitely lying and gaslighting Nesto, and his dumb ass ate the cake. Right. because he don't know the difference. He in jail. All he have is he can only go by with what she say, and at the end of the day he has no way of cross checking her. He has nobody that he can ask, did she meet this person, or he don't have anybody that can double check her to make sure that she's telling him the truth. So all he has is her word, and he see how stupid she is. He see that she'll do anything that he tell her to do. So this fool is wholeheartedly believing of what she's saying. And yeah, Gina, he ready to go cheat. So soon as you get out of jail and your wife going to work to try to help pay for these damn lawyers that you don't racked up thousands of dollars of bills worth, and your mindset is, I'm going to go be with my side piece in Florida as soon as I get out. And that's why you didn't get out, because guess what? God don't like ugly. He not crazy about pretty, but he sure don't like ugly. And that's why come all of your plans fell through, because you didn't have no good you had an ulterior motive anyway, and you didn't have any good intentions. And so God said, now you sit your ass in here. No, he didn't say that. He didn't say it like that. But he said, you sit your butt in here, because at the end of the day, you don't have no good intentions of, you don't have no intentions of being good or doing anything to help the community. And all you want to do is continue going down this downward spiral that you're going down. So just sit down for a second, sir. And I'm gonna make sure that you don't get out. So hey, Miss Red, thank you for joining us today. And hey, Miss Boogie Down, thanks for joining. So Gina say he don't want to spend time with Shirley when he get out. He said he's going to be with Sonya day one. He's trifling. He sure is. And Shirley is the one who's fitting the bill, who's paying for this food. She's using all of her hard-earned money that she's working hard for to try to help him get free, and this is how he repay her. Just a no good ninja, in my opinion. And out of the bush, she says she's drinking for sure. Yeah, she been drinking. She lied about it. No, I'm not drinking. Yeah, I'm drinking. Oh, no, 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 I'm not drinking nothing. Like, which one is it, ma'am? Are you drinking or you don't, or you're not drinking? I can't tell. Oh, thank you, out of the bushes. I'm glad you're able to catch us right now. So Houston Foodie, hey, how you doing today? And thank you for joining us. She said she claims she don't drink, but Nesto always asks her if she's been drinking, because he know she lying. And another thing, Houston Foodie, he don't know if she's drinking or if she's popping pills or she's smoking or what, because he do know this much. When she come and do those video calls, he knows she on something. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure out that you high, drunk, or something. He might can't put his finger on it, but he knows she doing something, because on those calls, a lot of those calls, she damn near about to fall out the chair, leaning. It reminds me of people that, like in the 70s, when they used to shoot up in their arm, and how they would just lean. They be up, but they body be leaning, and they look like they gonna fall, but they don't fall. I had a cousin that was doing that, and as a kid I used to watch her lean to the left and lean to the right and lean far back when after she done got her fix. I didn't see her when she was shooting it up, but after she shoot it up, she would like leave the house, and then she would come back high, and then she couldn't, she barely could have her balance, so she would always just sit in her room and just lean from side to side. And then, she's almost like she's going to pass out, and then she'll catch herself and wake up. And I used to be around her like that, because she was like one of my favorite cousins, because she always allowed me to do what I wanted to do. So even when she got high, whatever, she didn't make me move around. She allowed me to stay in the room with her and just watch her. And I'm like a dummy. I'm just sitting up there watching her lean. But that's what little Scooter put me in the mind of, when on some of those video calls, when she looked like she barely can stay awake. So Victor DeVille say it just sounds like he like to turn women out, and do. He like, hey PW, thank you for joining us too. I'm glad you're in the bushes. And y'all hit the like button if y'all haven't hit it. I'm not looking at the stats or anything, but I don't think I've said that today. So if y'all could please hit the like button and then subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. But yeah, Vicky, he like to turn women out. he really want to just be in charge of everybody, and it's not just women. He want to be in charge of the men and the women. You see how he try to dictate Dre around, he try to dictate Dion around. It's anybody that he comes in contact with, he want to try to make himself bigger than what he is, and he want to really try to be the man when he really not shit at the end of the day. Okay, not shit. And like I said, he wouldn't be anybody without Shirley. Hold on a second, guys. Let me get a drink. But, without Shirley, he wouldn't be anybody. We wouldn't know who the hell he was, okay? And like I said earlier, it was a lot of people didn't even know who Shirley was. So out of the bushes say they think they are intelligent. Yeah, they do. And they sound real stupid, both of them. I usually don't announce my poops either. Right, Vicky? Who does that? Houston food is showing a toilet and some toilet paper. And I would be embarrassed. You hear me? I would be totally embarrassed to tell my man that I'm in the bathroom using the restroom. Most of us don't even want to announce that, okay? Not a real woman anyway. But, she's so nasty to me. It's like they have no couth at all. And that's why he told her the other day, I like being with you because I can be myself. So, in other words, you've been faking and shaking with Shirley this whole time, which we already knew that. But just to hear him say that is just astounding to me. For him to have the mitigated gauze to even spit that out of his mouth. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I like being with you because I can be myself. So it's good when you can be yourself, because all that other shit. And he's alluded to before that it takes a lot of work to be Shirley's husband, because it take a lot of work because your ass is faking the funk. That's why it take a lot of work. If you're in a real relationship, it's not that much work. If everybody is in the relationship for the right reason, and most men are happy to be married to their wives. I'm not saying that their wives don't get on their world on their nerves, but most men think real highly of their wives. They're actually scared of their wife on a certain level, but they're still happy to be with their wife, and they put their wife high up on a pedestal. He's talking about it was a problem for him to be with his wife, but that's a bunch of bullshit too, because that's part of his game. He doesn't know how to really cheat. In my opinion, he don't really know what to say because he don't have no conversation. His conversation is lame, right? And so that's the only complaint that he can have about her, is that he can't be himself around her. And if he did show his real self around her, she probably wouldn't even marry him. If he would have just acted like he act with Sonya, if he would have showed Shirley that side of him, I don't know if Shirley would have walked down the aisle with him acting the way that he does. So out of the bush, you say, okay, I think I've already read that. So Pray Manor woman say, now on another call, this trick said that she hadn't seen it. Old line, no edge ace, that part. Pray Manor woman. Like I said, even like on one call, he said he'd been knowing her for 5 years. Then last night we heard a call, he said he'd been knowing her for 2 years. She says she don't drink, but then she said she go to the restaurant and she had a drink. So which one is it? Both of them, like I said, they both lie to each other. That's why I don't believe anything that either one of them say. That both of them just are huge liars, and they're both trying to impress each other with the bullshit. And I don't understand. I said this before. I don't understand why y'all bullshitting each other, because number one, you said you can be yourself with her, and she's just being herself with you. She know what the deal is. She know that you married or whatever. She already know where her place is, even though she's trying to ask you, what's her position. She know the position. She's assuming the position. So why are you guys lying to each other? It just doesn't make any sense. And so Nesto Shackle said that Sonya shouldn't have answered the phone while sitting on the toilet. That part. Who does that? That is just. And then, are you still holding your phone while you're wiping? I mean, I hope you wipe that phone off with some alcohol, because at this point it's contaminated. Okay. I know you guys seen it. I know you guys have seen it on social media somewhere, of how much bacteria is on, like, when you go to the ATM machine, and any place that's in public, they always got fecal matter everywhere because people don't wash their hands, and then they go and try to get money, or they'll go to a cat. They go out in public, and then and that's a lot of times you trying to figure out why the hell you got a virus. That's why you have a virus, because of nasty people like her. And I hope that baby not picking that phone up and putting it in her mouth, because kids love telephones, right? And they love to put everything in their mouths. So you all on the toilet with your phone. Like I said, I hope you clean that phone off as hard as you clean that jail telephone off when you go sit down and talk to him. So that you don't catch any germs. Uh, For Grace, hey, thank you for joining us today. We're glad you can make it. So Jeanette said, nope, and North Carolina has the law. So Georgia don't have that law. And even Janetta, I was saying that he's not really her husband anyway, so she probably couldn't even bring that case forward because he is a bigamist. And if I'm wrong about that, you can put that in the chat also. um I had to think about it because but I really wish Shirley could figure out some kind of way to sue this heifer. I really wish she could. Um Out of the bush, she says she doesn't need to retaliate, and their old on their old wretched woman. Shirley won by giving him two little scooter to be her ghetto problem. And that's right. Out of the bushes, she really did win. She really did. And I know you got to pick and choose your battles out of the bushes, but I just hate her so much. Not hate, but I just dislike her so much. And she thinks she's so smart. So sometimes, sometimes it just make you feel good when you can get back at somebody like that. Okay? Cuz I'm a wholehearted believer not to try to fight all of my battles. And yeah, sometimes I do let karma catch people because they're not really worth my time, which she's not really worth Shirley's time. But at the end of the day, she's just doing too damn much. And some people, you have to show them better than you can tell them. And sometimes karma take too long for these type of people. So Janetta said, I think another state had the mistress law, but they repealed it. Well, I think it ought to be in all 50 states, Janetta, because don't nobody have no business messing with nobody else's man, hell. And so we probably have a lot less cheating going on if that law was implemented in other states. Instead of getting rid of it, hell, they need to try to everybody need to try to fall in suit, just like they made abortion illegal. They need to make this legal. Miss Boogie Down said they appealed the law in 1979 and Georgia no longer recognizes it. So they did have it at one time, huh? They really need to bring it back if that's the case. And so Nesto Shackle said, I hope Shirley jump in with that truck and just inform the judge she gave permission for the truck to be searched. She probably is. At this point, Nesto Shackles shuffle walk of shame. I feel like Shirley is helping the she's helping the prosecution out as much as she can. And not only is Shirley doing that, I think the whole crew is telling everything that they know because nobody want to be implicated in with this food. And they see that he didn't get out of jail. So everybody know the seriousness of it, even if they're not watching these lives on YouTube and they're not paying attention to social media, they see that this dude hasn't gotten out. So a lot of times when you go to jail like that and you can't bond out and he had the resources to get out and he still didn't get out. So I'm pretty sure it's swirling around in their minds and their heads. Dude is pretty much in trouble and he's in big time trouble. And whatever I know, just like the Wooten asked Sonya for all of them documents on subpoenas. Well, they're not gonna have to ask his crew and Shirley anything at this point. I guarantee you they're singing like birdies in there when they go down there and talk to him. So Houston Food say, yeah, cause a Nene man was yeah, cause the man Nene had was found in North Carolina and Nene got sued. Yeah, her man was from North Carolina and she got sued as well. That's right. And Houston Foodie, like I said, they need to have it in every state, and maybe we'll have a little less cheating going on with these married ninjas. And that just makes me mad. Even though I'm not married, I don't like it when I see a married man cheat on his wife. Like, why, dude? If you don't want to be in a relationship, hell, get out of it. But don't do that. Don't play in nobody's face like that. And a lot of times people can get hurt that way. So that's a very dangerous game that both of them are playing, and you never know when somebody gonna snap on you. Okay, you just never know. And it's the nice people that will snap on you. So you better be careful when you're trying to mess with somebody else's man. That's all I got to say about it. So X2 complicated say if she had the motion, why didn't she read it to him right then and there on the phone? That's right, because she ain't got it. She got to get it Monday, and Monday never came. Hey TDC, thank you for joining us tonight, today. And out of the bushes is agreeing with me. And Miss Boogie Down is speaking. So mad about music say this ninja is getting all that he deserves. Your wife paying for your lawyers, and you gonna run away with this hoe. And that's right. That's right. He can't even wait till he get out, Miss Mad about music. Yeah, that oh, them folks gonna make it where I can come on down there and see you. Is that gonna be all right with you? Uh, and you heard how she hesitated a little bit. Yeah, yeah, that'll be fine. Cause in her mind, she's thinking, "Hey, I don't have no place. I don't really want him to see my house. I really don't have a place for us to be at. So I guess we're gonna have to try to get it. I'm gonna have to get my funds together and try to get a hotel room. Cause that's what's going on in her mind. Okay, that's why she hesitated when she answered him. And I don't know that for sure. I'm just thinking that. Okay, the type of person that she is, I guarantee you, she was trying to figure out where they're gonna, where they're gonna spend their time at because she don't have her own place. So Janetta said, I think Sonya won't Krell. He does seem like the Southern gentleman that Nesto wishes he could be. A legitimate Southern gentleman, Janetta. He's a legit man. She won't anybody that, in my opinion, Sonya won't anybody that have a penny. If she think they got a quarter, then she want them. And if they married, that doesn't matter to her. If they got a woman, that don't matter to her. She the type of woman that will be with anybody that'll give her a quarter, that she thinks she can get a quarter out of. And like he said, no, you never asked me for no money, but I guarantee you she want to. Because if she wasn't looking for no money, she wouldn't have asked Dion to give her $200 and then got mad when he wouldn't give it to her. She wouldn't have asked Drake for no money for no lawyer if she had money. So she's looking for money. You can rest assured that. Sorry, y'all. I had to cough. I don't know what's going on in my house. Maybe I need to take me a sinus pill. I don't know. But ain't no fun when the rabbits got the gun. Say when he opened his mouth, it's disgusting. If you melted him, you can even pour you can pour him it on him on me. You can pour it on me. You can even pour it on me. Let me read that again. When he opened his mouth, it's disgusting. If you melted him, you couldn't even pour him on me. That's right. Um, he's just a pile of crap. Okay. And he stink all the way around. And I don't know why Shirley gave him the time of day. I'm like Lady T Bug. What did this ninja say to you to convince you that you need to walk down the aisle with him? I just wonder. And TDC says she's drinking pediatric juice. That part. She probably got to drink more than that. TDC, because at the end of the day, this lady is not healthy. And that's another thing. If I was sick like that, do you think I would be trying to get a man as much as she have to be in the I guess she don't have any shame in her game. I would be so embarrassed if I had to go to the restroom, every 5 minutes or every time that I ate. Most sick people really don't care about being in a relationship because they know that they're not healthy. And the type of illness that she have, I just don't. Let me just say this: whenever you're going to be intimate with your man, you want to smell the best that you can smell, right? So how the hell can you be smelling good if you're in the bathroom all day? That's just I just put it on out there. I had to say what I had to say. So at the end of the day, and maybe she don't care or whatever, but I just know if I was going to be intimate with somebody, I want to smell my best, and I just don't feel like I could smell my best, and I wouldn't even feel comfortable with being with somebody after I just left the restroom. And maybe that's just who I am, and I'm being too much or whatever. But I feel like most women may probably feel that way. I know I do. I wouldn't want to be with somebody as soon as I left the restroom and it appears anything that she eat or drink, she has to go to the restroom, right? And it's almost as bad as having a colostomy bag on her side. She almost, at that point. So why are you worried about trying to be in a relationship with somebody else when you should be concerned about your health? But I'm gonna digress on that because I really don't want to harp on her health because anybody can be sick. And I'm not talking about her illness. I'm talking about the way that she's handling her illness. So all the job talk Shirley did when Shirley really was the female modern job. It's a dang shame. I mean, all the Job talking. I keep saying job. All the Job talking. Shirley did when Shirley was really the female modern Job. She was, and it's a dang shame. Shirley thought he was having a Job moment, Prey Mountain woman, but at the end of the day, she the one that was having the Job moment. She just didn't realize she was. She realizes it now, but she didn't back then. Hey, LC, thank you for joining us today. Out of the bush, she says she be looking off of that. She be looking off that boy, right? Hey, boys, Nana, how you doing today? Thank you for joining us. I think this is your first time here. Y'all welcome in, boys, Nana. What Nesto say? I really want God to show Nesto who he really is. Oh, Shackles, he's gonna have plenty of time. He's gonna have plenty of time to think about God, to think about Shirley, to think about Dion, think about the way he tried to treat his friend Daryl, how he tried to treat his friend Dre, and even Lamont. Because at the end of the day, all of them have had some type of contact with him while he's been incarcerated, right? Now, I don't know how many fingers Daryl lifted for him, but he did take time out to come see him. And, even though it was kind of like it was in code as if he was undercover or something. I'll never forget the way Daryl was looking around like a hawk, looking to and fro and all the way around him. But he did take the time to go see him. Okay. Lamont tried to help him. He didn't help him as much as he wanted him to, but Lamont did accept a few calls, and Lamont did go check on his bond for him and try to assist him if when he thought he was going to bond out. So in essence, everybody that's in his circle really tried to help him. And what did he do? He told Sonya to block everybody at one time because he got mad at him. He tried to use and abuse everybody that tried to help him. So in my opinion, he's going to have plenty of time to think about everything that he has done to everybody. And I think he's going to have a lot of time to think about it. And at the end of the day, he's talking his talk. He's probably thinking about it right now, especially when he couldn't bond out. Okay. I'm not talking about on this call because on this call, he was very optimistic and he thought he was going to get out and he thought he was running game on Krail. But today, in real time, I guarantee you he's thinking about a lot of shit. You can rest assured of that. I hope at his sentence, Nesto will understand that he can't pimp God with his hypocrisy. I don't know why I can't say that. Hypocrisy. That's right. And he's not the only one that do that. A lot of people think that they can pimp God for their own personal use. They think, like I told you before, he think God has been blessing him all this time when in actuality it's been the devil that's been blessing him. And now the devil want him. It's time to pay the piper, sir. The devil want his payment back. Okay. And so that's why come you're not going to get out. Hey, Shirley, divorce finally. Oh, hey, PW. I don't know if I spoke to you or not, but how you doing today? And thank you for joining the chat. So Houston Foodie just got a mad face. Houston Foodie says she's an old school addict, secretive. Is that what you think, Houston Foodie? You think she's an old school addict? Wow. I just thought maybe she may did a little puff puff pass, but that could be true. I know she's doing something because she be leaning, and it ain't just puff puff pass because puff puff pass it don't have you leaning like that. it don't have you that out of it. And she really, on some of those calls, she really looked like she's a lot out of it. It doesn't seem like she's just been drinking or doing the puff puff pass pass. It looked like she's doing a little bit something a little bit harder than that. And I don't know what it is, but you could be right on the money on that. So pray man or woman say Nesto ain't worth a wooden nickel. That's right. That you can burn in the furnace. And Miss Boogie Down say Nesto Shackle Shuffle. Trust and believe God is showing him. I looked at these latest calls and he is humble and she's stupid, but he looks different. Yeah, he's not so optimistic, Miss Boogie Down. He's not happy. He's not even talking about getting bonded out. But at the end of the day, on the latest calls, remember, when it seemed like when Sean came on the scene, because the rest of the lawyers and everybody in the circle had been trying to make him be quiet and shut him down, right? And he never would shut up. He kept allowing her to talk about everything in the case, and he kept discussing the case. But when Sean came along, that's when I seen the difference in him. When he got this new lawyer, Sean, it seemed like Sean probably just sat him down and just talked real street to him and told him, listen, Ninja, you're gonna go, they're gonna baptize you. Like his son told him they're gonna baptize him. Sean went ahead and reiterated that with him to let him know, dude, you're in serious trouble. And these phone calls, they just help burying you in the sand. So you might want to, be quiet on these calls. And if your girl want to talk, let her talk. But you shouldn't say nothing on these calls, because anything that you say can and will be used against you, sir. Whether they're just arresting you or if they're listening to these phone calls can and will and is going to be used against you according to the disc that they have for evidence. Okay. And so he had to sit him down and he had to make him understand that they already have some calls that they are going to use against you. And this fool know they was going to use the calls against them because remember in the beginning, they listened to the calls and said that he was going to run away with his woman to Florida. And hell, this might be the call that they listened to. Okay. So it wasn't this call because it was the 23rd, 2023. But it was another call that he was discussing, saying that he was going to come to Florida. But at the end of the day, Sean had to show him that, hey, dude, they're listening to the calls, and some of it is evidence at this point. I'm sure he told him that because they have a whole disc full of calls. Boys Nana say, as a woman, she is so disgusting. She is. She's disgusting, and she's shameful. And even if you are gonna cheat with somebody's husband, Boys Nana, why are you putting it out in public like this? Why you this call said that it could be monitored or recorded, right? Okay, that's fine. The popo listening, and then you saw it on YouTube. You was going around on a YouTube tour last year, but you still kept talking to this dude on the phone as if we're not listening and critiquing these calls. You got mad at social media because they put it all out. But if you was as smart of a lawyer as you play like you are, you should know about the FOIA Act, okay? The Freedom of Information Act. You should know that, okay? So you work for a law office. You say that you do law work. You do law work and stuff. So why didn't you just shut up? Why didn't you just be quiet? You had your own YouTube channel. People was roasting you, asking you questions. Some people was even trying to help you, and you were so busy trying to get some recognition to where you didn't see the bigger picture. Okay. And so, like I said, she don't know her place. Back in the day when a dude had a side woman, that side woman didn't talk about his wife. That side woman didn't show up and tried to be in front and tried to move to the front of the line. She stayed in her place, and that's the whole difference. She don't know how to be one. She don't know how to be a side woman, and he don't know how to be a pimp. And that's what they're trying to portray on these. And that's what the that's the impression that they're trying to give us of who they really are. So pray man or woman say exactly. She surely was. And exactly. He can be his old country classless self with his equal. That's right. And he gonna have plenty of time in that damn jail cell to think about his classless self out of the bushes. So cool weather farmer say, I never heard of Shirley until around August or September 2023. And that was my whole point, cool weather farmer. It was a lot of people didn't even know who Shirley was. Okay, so that's why I said you're a nobody. It's a lot of people didn't even know who your wife was. So you surely in the hell ain't nobody. Hey, Chick-fil-A. She say, hey, kinfolk. And so, yeah, y'all, please make sure you subscribe and hit all the notifications and hit the like button and thank you. So Nesto Shaka say, thank each of you for stopping by the Truth Telling Squad with our hostess. I said what I said. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and engage respectfully in the comments. Enjoy the shenanigans. That's right, because we are here for the shit show. Um, Chick-fil-A say, cool weather farmer, same here. Trying to get to you guys' comments so we can get back to the call. Cool weather farmer say most of the people who I've talked to about this story said they have never heard of Shirley Strawberry, and that's my whole point. Okay, you were nobody. Your wife is, like I said, a Z-list star. Everybody don't even know who she is, but you act like you the big man, and you act like you really somebody, and your whole crew act like you somebody when you not really not shit. And all of it really is a facade, and all of it is fraud, and everything that you have has turned to dust. Hey, Juju D, thank you for joining us today. And so we have allegedly Harmon just telling you guys to like again, and Chick-fil-A speaking to Mad about music. Hey, Sunshine, thank you for joining us today. So Pray Banner Woman said, exactly, I said what I said. Nesto scamming Shirley, inside Rooster scamming him to say she took Shirley Strawberry husband, and then the bird is in over her head and don't know how to pump the brakes. That's right. And she thinks she's doing something. She thinks she's doing something, smart. And that's one thing about a side B. They if they really can land the man, or if they can get the man's attention, and if they win the so-called prize, they really think they done something. But really, he's more of a burden than he is a prize in my eyesight. And I guarantee you, she probably tired too right about now, Pray Mountain Woman, because I'm sure she looking at her money too. She see that he not getting out, and I don't know if she still want to stay the course, because guess what? She don't have as much money as Shirley have, but whatever she have is going towards him. She's not able to spend any time with anybody else other than him, and all of her money, that all the extra money that she has, it goes towards him. And so she can't see there. So I don't see how she thinks she's gonna get a return on her investment. And Shirley Show ain't gonna get no return on her investment. But she definitely not gonna get a return, because even if they let him out today, he gonna run right back over there to Shirley's house to see if he could try to convince her to get back with him. That was the whole reason why he wanted to hurry up and bond out. Not the whole reason. One of the reasons, nobody want to be locked up. So everybody that get locked up, that's common knowledge. Everybody do want to get out. But that was another reason why he wanted to get out, because he already knew it. The longer he stayed in jail, the less likely, the more of a chance that he was going to lose his woman like he did. And the less likely she was going to stick around to wait on him, because like he told Dre, she not built for this. And Dre told him the same thing. He not Shirley not built for this. He told Sonya she wasn't built for it, and Dre told him that Shirley wasn't built for it. So he know in his mind this jail shit ain't who Shirley is, and Shirley told him this ain't who she is. This is not her life, and this is not the type of life that she signed the hell up for. Okay, she thought all of this was behind you, and here it is right here in your lap. Hey, Sunshine, she say, she make it easy not to like her. She do. You try to give her grace, and you try to see her side of things. And as a woman, we don't want to just be ragging on women, because it's not like I hate women. I love to be around women. I like to see everybody win, whether they're a woman or a man. But when you're doing this kind of shit, then no, I'm not in with the BS. I'm just not. I'm not on board with the BS, and I'm not on board with you messing with somebody else's man. It's enough men out here for you to get your own man. Leave OPP alone, other people's property. Leave that shit alone and go find your other man. You such a bad B. Why you can't go get your own man? Why you got to try to get Shirley's man? That's my whole point. Remember, she thinks she all of that. He thinks she all of that. So why the hell she can't just go get her own man and leave somebody else's husband alone? So Janetta say, if Georgia recognized common law marriage, she could. They don't recognize common law marriage. Alabama used to. Yeah, Texas do though. They do here. You better not be with somebody for 6 months, and you sure better not start feeding their kids, because in Texas you might have to pay child support on them. Now don't quote me on that. Um, but that's what people used to say. Now I hadn't actually researched it. I'm just going by some of the laws is street law, right? So somebody heard somebody else say that, but I haven't really looked it up. But from what I understand of what I've heard in the past, in Texas, they can make you pay child support on a kid that's not yours if you feed them long enough. Chick-fil-A say if Shirley can't sue her, pay my daughter's equivalent to those lawyer fees, and their and whip her ass for it. That's right, Chick-fil-A. But a lot of times when you spend money like that, the court is not going to give you that money, especially if y'all married. Even though he was a bigamist, you were assuming that you were married. So the privileges, I don't know, Janetta have to break that down. So I don't know if the privileges apply or not. I'm going by Texas law, because I know Texas is common law, is a common law state. So they would tell you no, you can't get in your money back because y'all acted as a married couple. Now for Georgia, I don't know how that would work out. But Chick-fil-A, even though Shirley don't get her money back, God blessed her. If she got that raise, she's already got her money back, okay? And then some. Because what the Bible say, he will give you tenfold. So she got her money back tenfold from what she paid for him. And at the end of the day, she is prospering. She has moved on with her life. And it doesn't look like she's looked back. And if she got that $5 million raise, she got her money back. Okay. She can't get her time back because that's something you can't get back. But she definitely got her money back. So Janetta say Nene always, and you say Nene leaks. Let me go back here. Let me find your comment. But yeah, Shirley got her money back because she got a job. She was able to keep her job, number one, and then she got her money back. So I'm happy for Shirley. I really, really am. And so did I miss some comments? Did I go down too far? Okay, here we go. So you say Nene Leakes and Fantasia got sued in North Carolina. Yeah, they did. I remember reading that story, Janetta. So that's how I knew about that. And Chick-fil-A said sue, so she was just trying to help you out with your comment. Out of the bushes say make that law federal. They need to out of the bushes, and like I said, that'll stop some of this damn cheating going around. And then these men, a lot of these men do cheat, and I'm not gonna say everybody husband cheat, but some guys that do cheat, they have to have somebody to cheat with them, right? Hello, Nene Leaks. Hello, Fantasia. And so if you don't have nobody to cheat with, then you gonna have to sit your ass down somewhere, or either dissipate from your mate. Dissociate yourself from him. If you don't want to be with him, then hey, just say that. Be a man about it. So Chick-fil-A said, no, don't make that law. I may cheat one day. Chick-fil-A, I can't with you. Chick-fil-A, you are crazy. Tomorrow I may cheat one day. Well, I don't know about that, Chick-fil-A. I wouldn't advise it. I would just say if I don't know. I'm not gonna even touch that. I'm gonna just let you have that one, Chick-fil-A. I can't even touch that comment at all. I'm gonna just leave that alone. So Pray Man, a woman say, those old cheating ace politicians ain't gonna pass that because their wives will be the first ones exercising that law. That's right. It's the high profile people that do cheat. Most of them are the ones that are doing all the cheating because they can pay for their side piece. Buckwheat is the only person that don't have to pay for his side pieces, and I don't know how the hell he finagle his way through that. But he don't pay for his women. The women pay for him for some reason, and I guess he must be prime something in Georgia, for him to be able to get away with what he's getting away with. But at the end of the day, like I said, I feel like they should pass that law. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I would be surprised if Shirley willingly helped the DA. On the call, she spoke like she was a deep distrust of the police and DA. She is also very private, so I doubt she really want to testify. Well, Janetta, she may not want to testify, but I look at it this way. You the one who benefited from all the ill-begotten gains that he got, right? You benefited from this. Whether you knew about it or not, you still was wearing that stolen ring. You was driving that stolen car. So you don't feel like that they can implicate her and say that she may have known about it and been in on it. And even if they didn't feel that way, you don't think that they got her in that interrogation room and told her that. And do you think she buckled when they told her, or do you think she folded, or do you just think she stood tall and said, "I'm not saying anything"? I'm interested to know your answer on that. So put that in the chat for me, because I wholeheartedly feel they got her down there, and you know how the police be working you and the detectives, you know how they work you. Well, to me, it's like you're an accessory to the crime. Whether you're innocent or guilty or not, you still, enjoy the benefits. So put that in the chat and let me know what I'm right or wrong about on that part of it. Chick-fil-A says it's a very dangerous game because I'm in snap mode. That's right. You never know who's in snap mode, Chick-fil-A, when you're trying to mess with somebody else's partner. And on social media, we see that shit all the time where somebody unalive somebody because they messing with a woman or they man. So these days and time, I wouldn't advise anybody to try to cheat because it's just not safe, and it could be detrimental to your health. Okay, and you may not even be here trying to do that, and so people are kind of unhinged now. So I wouldn't take that chance these days. It's just, to me, it's not worth it either anyway. But like I said, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But I just don't feel like it's beneficial to you, and I don't feel like it's fair to your partner, because if you're not happy, then move around. That's the way I feel about it. But we know people are not going to do that. We know people want their cake and eat it too. So, um, so that makes it a dangerous game all the way around. And like I said, they better be glad Shirley didn't snap and get unhinged on them because of what he done. She have every right to snap. Look at all the money and time that she done spent on this guy. She spent a whole damn near a whole decade of her life with her time on him, and then she spent almost $100,000 worth of money on him. To me, let me just not say that, but anyway, I know one thing, it wouldn't make me happy. Okay. I don't spend all my damn money and time on you, and this is what you're gonna do. Watch out, dog. Watch out. So Nasty don't know how to do wrong, right? That's right. He don't know how to do it. And you say game over. A Rabbit said that, and Houston say, in the words of Charleston White, Nesto is a rotten motherfucker. He is. He is very rotten. And we can see that. We don't need Charleston White to tell us that. We're hearing it come straight from his mouth who he is and what he's about. So Chick-fil-A say he can't lie his way out of this cheating either. We heard the calls, Nesto, that part. A nickel and dime, bitch. Right, Chick-fil-A. Nola says she is looking for money because there was no reason to get his bank statements. Right. She wanted to know how much money they had, Nola. She wanted to know what Shirley was bringing to the pot. And she also wanted to know how much he was putting in the pot. Like I said, she went through his social media and I didn't say bank records, but she also went through those with a fine tooth comb. Okay. With very precise precision. Look through everything. And so LC say, when we have the heat on, a lot of the house get dry and causes us to cough sometimes. Yeah, and I don't have the well, you know what, my heater is coming on. LC, you're right about that, and it is a very warm day today. Boys Nana say, does anyone know if Sonya told Nesto about the subpoena? I think she did tell him. Boys Nana, I believe she did. She told him, I think, December the 31st. Remember, we heard that. I don't know if you heard that call with us, but she did tell him that she had a subpoena, though. She did tell him that. So Chick-fil-A said, well, those 600-pound life folks be in relationships. They do. The text revealed that she had a poop bag. She has had a poop bag. Oh, wow. I kind of felt like she was close to one, Houston Foodie. The way that she has to go to the restroom like she do. It don't seem like she can hold it in. And you know, but I guess people, dignity is different, as far as trying to, and like if I had one, I definitely wouldn't want to be, I would be afraid that man would be talking about how bad I stink, uh, trying to be with somebody. And so, a lot of us have said this is just a game for her and it's entertainment for her, because if he did get out, I don't think she would be with him either. And even and he wouldn't want to be with her. He wouldn't want to call her his main woman. He's just using her at this point just to, help him do the time. A lot of times when people in jail, they want you to help them do their time, to help time pass away. But that's some news to me when you said that. You kind of stunned me a little bit when you said that, Houston Foodie. And I have the text messages. I just haven't read them because they so redundant. How you doing? My day is fine. It's like, kid shit to me. So I can't get into the text messages. I just there's no shade to anybody that can, but they are so dry. It was just like when we were trying to go through Shirley's book. It was so dry and mundane. I got to have some excitement in order to, read something to keep my attention. My attention span wouldn't be able to stay on that. With the dry texts that they have, to me, there are nothing that they say that's interesting. Even with the phone calls, if everybody, I haven't been on line that much. I don't have that many lives that I do, but the ones that I did choose, she's not on those lives because I don't really even like listening to her talk. Her voice remind me of Edith Bunker. Okay. And it's not that I hate the fact that she's messing with him. I don't like that either. But it's her voice that I don't like. And she told him, I know I don't like my voice. Hell, she don't even like her own voice. So if she don't like her voice, she already know we don't like it either. How can we like it if she don't like it? So Pray Madam Woman said, I bet this heifer has so many yeast infections, yeast infections, not yeast, with legs opening like a screen door in a tornado. See, I don't think them legs is open up like that. If she has that poop bag, pray man or woman, a lot of her talk is just what it is. It's talk. It's capping and it's just talk, because not that many. If that's the case, what Houston Foodie is saying, it ain't much going on. You can rest assured that all of it is cap, because just like we feel, just like I feel like that as a woman, I guarantee she feel the same way. And I guarantee she's self-conscious of it. So Miss Mad About Music say, yeah, that pissed me off. Yeah, if you're talking about the way she was messing with Shirley's husband. Sonya doesn't get Boys Nana say Sonya doesn't give that she keep wipes and multiple showers with her bowel issues. Yeah. She's never in the shower. Hey, sleepy Libra. She say, hey, everybody. Hey, sleepy Libra. Um, she play like she's so clean. Boys Nana, when she on that phone, she just wipes it down. She wipes it down. She take up a whole minute just wiping the phone down. So Boys Nana say, I usually catch the repeat. I subscribed about a month ago. You remind me of myself. Whatever comes up comes out. Well, thank you, Boys Nana. I've always been very opinionated, and sometimes I have to catch myself. So you said I missed that. Which date at Houston Foodie? Or you're talking about the text. She said it's on a text message, Miss Mad About Music. So Nola say his people know he is guilty as fuck. That's right. And that's why come they haven't been down there. And I guarantee you, Nola, I guarantee you, I bet you the whole crew been down there singing. They may not be telling him, including his son. I bet you they down there singing. Cause who want to spend some time in jail for him? And when he was out there, I guarantee you he probably didn't do that much for people like he played like he have. It ain't no fun with when the rabbit has the got the pow pow said the devil. Yeah, he is the devil. Straight up. She said, I need to look. Miss Mad About Music, I need to look. I thought it was a recent video I did in last month, but it all runs together. It does after you get to, doing it so long. Hallelujah. You saying a word right now. I said what I said. That's right. Sunshine say Sonya does give old school crackhead. She do. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not gonna say that she is one, but she sure got a lot of those tendencies with all that, uh the how high she be looking extremely high. And I don't know what she high on, but she be looking pretty high to me. So Houston Foodie said he used code, but he said the Lord gave her something in her belly button or something, otherwise she perfect or something like that. Ooh, you know what, Houston Foodie? I do remember him saying that. I don't remember which call it was, but I do remember that quote. Hey Karen, thank you for joining us. Out of the bush, you said bingo. And Sunshine speaking to Karen. So Nesto say, when I hear these two talking, I just automatically frown and squeeze my nose up because I imagine how their breath smell, and Sonya got to smell like shit. And does. If she got that bag on her, that's exactly what she's smelling like. And so that's why come I said, Krell ain't interested in her. You can go around and spread that lie on the internet, I'm gonna say the internet, like they said, all you want, ma'am. But nobody is checking for you. Nobody is checking for that. And most men want a woman with some meat on their bones, and they don't mind having a small frame woman. But ma'am, you have nothing. You don't have that much to work with. And I'm gonna leave that alone too because I don't want to, because that's part of her health issues. And like I said, any of us can be sick at any given time. But he's the only one that's interested in her. Not that many. Ain't that many people checking for her. Trust me when I tell you that. While he telling her you a bad MFer and hyping her up, all of that. All of that hype is just so she can keep talking to him on the phone and keep giving him them little $5 and $10 for his zooms and whams. That's all that's about. Whatever he can use and take from you, then that's what he gonna do by any means necessary. And if he gotta pump her head up and hype her up, then so be it. He'll do that because what does he have to lose? Okay, he got everything to gain. If she's successful with Grail, he has everything to gain and nothing to everybody else that deal with him. Those are the people that have everything to lose, not him. So Shirley Divorce say Sonya's pitiful is a pitiful excuse of a woman. She is. And the whole thing about it, Shirley's divorce, he right, God did bless her. He blessed her to be here. Okay. A lot of times you get pow 4 or 5 times, you're not even here. Okay. You and 50 cents, y'all lucky. And 50 cents is real petty too. Sometimes people act like they don't appreciate the blessing that God gave them. Sometimes he'll give you a second chance just to see what you're going to do with it. And now we see what you're doing with it. You're not doing much with the second chance and the grace that he's shown you. And so, in my opinion, sometimes you have to be a little bit grateful and show God some grace, because when he show you some grace, he expect you to do something good with it and not act a fool like you're acting, ma'am. Out of the bush, you say, if I'm cheating with somebody's husband, best believe he gonna be out of jail and lining my pockets with the family money. That part out of the bushes. And that's a old school thinking. Because back in the day, if a man cheated on his wife, that's exactly what it was. If I'm gonna be the second person, I'm gonna be the side piece, you got to pay for that. You have to pay to be the side piece. And so they got shit backwards, him and her. So I don't understand, what's the purpose? So Chick-fil-A say Nesto Shackles piss and shit, to be exact. 100%. So guys, that's why I say Crowd not checking for her. They didn't even meet up, because at the end of the day, she know what's up. She know exactly what's up. And so all of this, even on the call, I had 4 people interested in me and everybody fell off. Okay, you had 4 people that you met on the internet, like you said, your words, not mine. And on the internet, you can be whatever you want to be on the internet, and we all know that. I guarantee you never met any one of those 4 people, and that's the reason why come they moved around, because if internet is a very fast relationship. You can get in real quick and you can get out real quick, and if they don't hear from you in 1 day or 2 days, there it's a wrap anyway. And so um you told this dude that you don't been out on a date or what have you, but at the end of the day, you're a single woman. You're supposed to be a bad bee, and you supposed to be young looking. You don't look 55 or 56 or whatever your age is. You're supposed to be all of that in a bag of chips. So why can't you get your own man? Okay, why are you spending so time with this locked up jailbird married man? That's my whole point. So the proof is in the pudding in my eyesight. So Nesto says Shirley divorced finally. She's a pitiful excuse of a living being, really is. And like I said, she's not grateful to God for showing her grace of being here. I may talk a lot of noise. I may do a little cursing. I'm very opinionated, but you can rest assured, I thank God for what He gave me. I thank God for waking up every day. And I know she says she don't believe in God, but I bet you she called God's name out when she got shot or when she was laying up in that hospital, like she said yesterday on the other call, the first call, and she didn't know if she wanted to be here or not. And she had to think to herself, so who was you thinking to? Who was you talking to when you said you didn't know if you want to be here? So get the F out of here about you don't believe in no God, okay? And quit saying that crap. So out of the bushes, I used to listen to Miss Shirley on my way to work 10 years ago. I didn't know what she looked like at all. I knew I knew how she looked because they came to Dallas a time or two when I was there. So I knew exactly who she was. Karen says she's not as interested now that there is no competition or nothing she can steal. That's right. And she got to foot the entire bill, Karen. Because, see, it was okay for her to be so interested while Shirley was footing the bill. Shirley have gracefully bowed out. So now guess what? It's all on you. Shirley said you can have this ninja and you can have his jail life. She handed him over on a silver platter. So now he's yours and you take care of everything. And she's not even paying for a lawyer, but she can't even get no documents. You know, she can't even get the case together. And so Shirley gave him to her, and now she don't want what she was vying for. But like I said, it's all a game to her anyway, because even if he would have gotten out and he decided that he wanted to come and live with her, there's no way she would have actually went through with the relationship. I wholeheartedly believe that because of her health condition. Okay. Some health conditions won't allow you to really be with a man comfortably. And I just can't see her being comfortable with a man smelling like the restroom all day. Hey, Anissa, thanks for joining us. So Miss Mad About Music say, Karen, yes, agree with you on that part. So Karen say Nesto is just a bill that always to be paid, and you can't rent to own that part. And he's always going to be a bill loan, even if he's locked up or not locked up, because number one, he never have any. He don't pay bills himself, so he's always going to be a burden to anybody that get involved with him. And everybody's been able. All his wives are able to see that point. Even Dion Mama saw that, and they can be nice to you and kiki with you and ha ha with you or whatever, and even be nice to you. But at the end of the day, he's a burden and he's a bill. And like I said, it's a good thing that Shirley divorced him while he was in jail, because if he would have been out, she probably would have to have all type of restraining orders to get rid of him, because he's a nothing a nigga, ninja, and them type of people, you have to get a restraining order for them to get away from you, because he's a leech, right? And he don't want to separate from the money. He don't want Shirley to take that purse from him. So she would have had a hell of a time getting rid of him if she would have waited till he got out to try to divorce him. And Shirley need to Prayman woman say Shirley need to get with Tyler Perry, Oprah, Tubi, Lifetime, or someone to try and recoup some of her money. Right. Well, I believe she's already recouped her money, Prayman woman. If she got that raise, she getting her money back. Okay, she might not be getting it all at one time, but she'll get it back though. And she must be a pretty decent person also, because God really did bless her to get out of this relationship and to prosper. Okay. Although this dude tried to take her down and did take her down, God still allowed her to come back up. And that's one good thing about this saga. Hi, I revived. She say Thomas's daddy was married too. Who is Thomas? I don't know who you talk. Oh, Tomas. Tomas. Oh, I revive. I was gonna go on to the next comment. Hey, girl, you spilling some tea. I didn't remember that Tomas's father was married. But you're absolutely right. Now that you say that, I do remember somebody. I think Lady T Bug was talking about it, and that's the whole point. So, sweetie, you're not new to the game. You're true to the game. Okay. But I wonder, was she in this? She had to be in this position when she met Tomas' daddy. Well, I don't know. I don't know if she was in this position or not because she said when she was in the hospital, she said that she had to wake up and she had to go on for her kids. But from what we understand, she said she only had Sydney. So she probably met Tomas' dad after she had the incident with the other boyfriend. So Mad About Music say Houston Foodie, I will be listening for that. Thanks. Yeah, me too, Houston Foodie, because I can't, girl, I'll take my hat off to you and Bank doing those text messages because I just, and Vicky, I read it with Vicky a couple of times, but, I just can't sit there and just read these text messages on my own. I promise you guys I can't. So Shirley the voice safe, oh, yes, we do in Texas. Common law is recognized. Yeah, it's recognized in Texas. I know. I'm here in Texas with you, Pray Man or Woman. And like I said, I've known a couple of people in Texas that had to get a common law divorce. And I'm gonna just tell you this about Texas too. I remember when I was trying to when I got a divorce. You know what question they ask you before you get a divorce? Are you pregnant? And if you are, and I was like, well, no, I'm not. But what difference does that make? Because I got a smart mouth. I'm always inquisitive. And they say, well, if you are pregnant, you would have to wait till after you had that baby in order to get your divorce finalized, in order to get a divorce. So here in Texas, I learned, unless they changed the law, I learned that you cannot get a divorce if you're pregnant with a baby. Now I don't know how they do it in Georgia, but that's how Texas do it. So Houston say, Miss Mad, I put it on my community wall when I find it. Can't look right now. And Karen say, Nesto like a certain kind of crazy. Likes a certain kind of crazy. He likes a certain kind of crazy, but he also targets Karen. He targets a certain type of woman. He try to target women he know that's not headstrong, that will be a little humble, and that may possibly listen to him. Okay. He don't want anybody like me that's gonna talk some shit to him. Because like I said the other day, yesterday on Lady T Buzz channel, child, he probably be gonna slap me in my mouth. Because anytime he say anything fly to me, I'm gonna say something fly to him. And so him and I wouldn't make it not even 5 minutes, because my mouth is, I run my mouth too much for that. Okay. And I understand that. But I also know how to be respectful. If you respect me, I'll respect you. But if you become disrespectful, hey, it's game on. I'm gonna be disrespectful also. Okay, it is what it is with me. So out of the bushes say, please don't cheat, stay single if you want to mingle. That part. It's not worth it, because you just never know what's gonna happen to you. Like I said, people are unhinged now. And it's like we're living in a different breed of people now. Back in the day, people did used to get mad at you if you was messing with their husband and they found out or whatever. They do something to that dude. Now they do something to you and the dude and possibly your family. So please don't do that these days. It's not safe. Nesto say, may I be transparent? Yeah, sure, you sure. I'm always transparent, Nesto Shaka. I'm always telling you guys about my stories. As a young, immature girl, I dated a married man simply because I didn't want to be committed. The 2 times the wives gave me their man full time, it was over. I was not interested. And hey, it is what it is, Nesto Shaka. When we're young, we do things. This see, key word is young. Nesto Shackles. That's the key word. Young. 20. Young. This lady is a half a century and then some. She's way too old to be acting like this. And that's our whole point. When these content creators are talking about her, the reason why we are so hard on her is because she's at this big ass age acting like she's 15 to 25 or 30. This is what young people do. The vibe she's giving us is what young people do. Old people, you live and you learn, right? I did a lot of stuff in my 20s that I'm not proud of. Okay. But I don't do the same shit in my 20s as I do, getting close to 60. I just don't do that type of stuff anymore. You live and you learn. And it's like this lady has not learned anything. You haven't learned any manners, you don't have any etiquette, and you still, as a 55-year-old woman, you're still trying to mess with somebody else's husband. Give me a break. And that's the reason why I'm so hard on her. It's because of the age. Now I can see this as if this was a young woman and don't know the difference. You baby, you know the difference, okay? And if you did this when you got with Tomas's father, and it didn't work out. So you already know what the end result is. So why are you still going down the same damn road? If you keep going down the same road, you're gonna keep getting the same answer. That's just you're gonna end up in the same destination. You keep doing the same thing, you're gonna get the same result, and that's just basically what it is. And so there's nothing wrong with that, Nesto Shackles, because like I said, we all did some crazy crap in our 20s and 30s when we were younger. I know I did. I don't know about everybody else, but yeah, I used to be something else, but I'm not anymore. Boys Nana said, just like Nesto worked her, the police are far more experienced at getting what they wanted. Shirley told everything she knew. I bet she did. I know they did. And I would too. And they wouldn't even have to ask me, boys Nana. After I found out how many charges he had, because see, Shirley didn't do any research. She didn't go looking, she didn't go checking. She was just on his side and she was standing by her man, and she was all saying that the police just against the black man. She was on that kick. But once she figured out what was what, you know, after about 60 days, 30 to 60 days, and I can't bond you out, really after about a couple of weeks. Because if it wasn't that serious and you have the type of money that she had to get him out and you still can't get him out, that should have been a red flag in her head. Say, hey, something is going on. I don't know what's going on, but hell, let me go find out. And maybe she got more patience than I have. I don't know. But I do know, because she do have more patience than me. But at the end of the day, after about a couple of weeks, and I've been trying to get you out, and I can't get you out, that's a huge red flag to let me know it's something serious. I would have went down there. I would have said, "Hey, tell me what's what." And even Officer Phil told her, "You're not married to the man that you think you're married to." So that would have been stuck in my head also. Although I wouldn't have acted on it right then and there, because I would have been like Shirley, oh, they just trying to arrest the black man. But after my black man couldn't get out after a couple of weeks or 3 weeks, is especially after 30 days, I'm going to go find out why my black man can't get out. And then I'm going to start making my moves against my black man, because that means my black man done did something. He done did something so severe to these people where these people won't let him out. Because keep in mind, he got arrested 3 times before while they were married, and she was able to get him in. He went in and she was able to get him right back out. So this time, you weren't able to get, right out. So then she should have thought back to that. But I'm gonna give her some grace, because I understand her position, and I understand that you do, they like him and Sonya said, they was doing just fine until he got arrested. In his mind, as fine as he can be, whatever that was. But once he got arrested, that's when things changed. That's when things shift. And it would have shifted for me once I couldn't bail you out. Because if I was able to bail you out the last 3 times, why the hell can I bail you out now? So what have you done? What are you what's going on? And so that's my whole thing I have about Shirley. She should have did a little bit more investigating. So Karen say, Nesto Shackles, at least you can be honest about it. Sonya can't even on her own mess. That's right. Hey Muffin, thanks for showing up. And there's nothing wrong with being honest. Vicky say, text messages, conspiracies. Hey, handsome man. Hey, I love you. I know, Vicky, that's just too much. I can't read that type of crap. And so Houston say they are dry now, but there are some good ones. Yeah, it is. But hell, I can't get to the good ones because I'll get so disinterested in the dry ones. Houston. Hey, Real. You say, oh wow, I didn't know you were live. Yes, ma'am. Roll it back, Real. When we finish. So Nesto say, Karen Child, Karen S. Child, when those women left those men, me and shit on my porch, it was game over. I was not in. in it for love or committed relationship. I was like, honey, come get your husband. I'm done. I exited left. That part. Baby, I'm just doing something right now, okay? I didn't mean no harm. And sometimes you don't, sometimes you just in it for whatever you in it for. And you ain't the first woman that's gonna do that, Nestos, and hell, you ain't the last one. Um, but like I said, the key word is young, and this chick is not young at all. So I wouldn't be so hard on her if she was young, but she not young. Pray Madam Woman say I had an ex sister in law that was so nasty, but you wouldn't know when she wore church gloves to pump her gas. Child, don't even get me started about the church. Pray Madam, I'm not gonna even go there. I know all about them church folks, child. And it's a lot of them that's wolf and sheep, a lot of wolves in sheep clothing. I'm gonna just leave it right there. So Karen says she is always scratching, digging, and making faces. Right, and that's what people people that's really on the hardcore stuff. Really, the people that's on meth, that's what they do. Karen, meth users do a lot of scratching and digging. And I know you've seen them on TV and other places. A lot of times they have sores in their faces because they're doing it so often. So out of the bush, you say Sonia's the type of person raising the youth. This is why a lot of young women are so tasteless. Right? Exactly. Like, baby, what did you teach your baby? What did you teach your daughter? I can't see anything positive that you've taught your daughter. You said she worked at a club, at an S club. She saw you get pal, and now she's watching you talk to this married man, try to take this married man from his wife. What an example. Sleepy Libra say on the call when she said to him, "Tell me you love me." Oh, the desperation if you have to ask. Yeah, she's very desperate. And at the end of the day, Sleepy Libra, it's all a joke and it's all a game for her. Because, like I said, if he ever got free, she really wouldn't want to be with him because of the position because of her health condition. She wouldn't be with him wholeheartedly. I just don't feel that way. Chick-fil-A say if Sonya had choices, she would be up Nesto's ass so deep with daily calls and visits and begging to hear what he loves and wants her. Yeah, because he's the only one that do give her that type of attention, and that's why she like these calls. He's the only one that lift her up. I just don't think it's anybody else that's lifted her up like this. Designs and Decor say, "Hey, Designs and Decor, Little Scooter's not working with all the cards in the deck. It's not." Ebony say, "I bet she called on God when she got when she got that subpoena too. I bet you she did too, Ebony." And she probably asking God to help her out right now. Lord, please help me not go to jail. She probably on her hands and knees begging him right now. Please don't let her be in trouble. And if you haven't seen my short, I got a little green man on the short, and he show you how she looking right now after she got them papers. So Nesto say, trust me from experience, a side chick doesn't win. But in my side chick shenanigans, I stayed in my place. That's right. I would have never played in the wife's face, and I didn't discuss the wifey, period. And that's all I was trying to say, Nestos. It's a right in a if you're gonna do the shit, do it the right way, okay? Don't be trying to don't be trying to bring yourself out so the wife can find out who you are. Because at the end of the day, the key word is side play piece. She don't want to be the side piece. She want to be number uno. She don't want to be number two. She want to be number one. And really don't she don't even know she got a long ass line to go through. Okay, all these women that this dude has, baby, you probably at the back of the line at this point. You're at the front of the line right now because you're the only one that's spending your money stupidly and taking these calls and listening to this bull crap that he have to tell you because you don't see nobody else doing all of this and the rest of the women don't care because they was in it for what they was in it for and then they moved around. And really, he must have been giving them something for them to stay because now that he has nothing to offer, they not there either. So, boys, Nana say, Sleepy Libra, I totally agree. She really is a lonely person. She really is. She's a lonely person and she has a real low self-esteem. Miss Boogie Down say, you're preaching. I would never forget when Nas, the rapper, said, it don't matter what you say. You believe when you in the trenches, you will call on the Lord. You will. You will. You can say whatever you want to. Jennifer say, hey Jennifer, anybody know if Sonya met the grand jury today? I don't know. I don't know that. Trust me, Jennifer, I think it would have already been on social media if she did. Somebody would have did a live on it. Trust me when I tell you that. Check with Pam Esquire because she's always doing documents. And if it was anything going on, her or either Dennis, I know them two probably would have been live and they would have they would have did a show about that because that's hot piping tea. So Nesto Shackle say she's just saying hi to Ebony and Designs. And Nestos, thank you and allegedly for doing for moderating for me today. I appreciate that. I guess Shelly C might be at work or something. Must be busy. Out of the bush, you say Lifetime movie for sure. Yeah. So Ebony just speaking. So out of the bush, you say, Miss Shirley, a woman of the Lord. God takes care of his people. That's why I'm still making it. Exactly. And the Lord don't expect you to be perfect. What he say? Strive for perfection. He don't say you have to be perfect. And I think a lot of people get that mixed up. Okay. He's not looking for perfection. He's looking for people who striving to look to be perfect. And he's also looking inside your heart. So that let us know that Shirley really do have a good heart. She may make some unwise decisions as we all do, but her heart is pure. And that's what God look at. And that's why she's able to prosper. And that's why she's able to walk out this situation in one tack. Okay. Hey, real. She say, remember he told Sonya that Shirley and him didn't get a prenup. No, they didn't get one. I remember that. Hey, Alice, thank you for joining us today. Yeah, happy Friday to you, Alice. And Alice, you need to I need to contact you, Alice, to see if you're gonna, still do what we talked about on your show the other day. See if you still gonna try to do a politics show, because I still want to cover politics a little bit, but not too much. And one day out the week will be just fine for me. X complicated say also, and also too, guys. I apologize. Houston Foodie is a content creator. You guys can put your links in the chat. And Alice, blessed child of God, is content creator. And if I missed anybody else that's a content creator, go ahead and put your links in the chat, because we all family, and we all go around in the same circle. And so I definitely don't want to forget that. And so just charge that to my head and not my heart, you guys, because I do forget a lot. I had to remember to thank phone calls from prison for the calls, because all of this is still kind of new to me. Until I get into routine, I'm gonna be making some mistakes. But you guys are welcome to put your links in the chat. I don't mind at all. So it's complicated. Say also in Texas they have a cop on their child on their child support, no matter if the person gets on get an increase in their wages. Also a cap on their child support, right? Well, they have a cap, and when I was getting child support, they hated me. They hated me. It's complicated because I never needed a raise, because at the end of the day, my son father was taking care of him anyway. I only put him on child support because he got married, and I didn't know if she was going to be a Sonya Junior or not, and I didn't know what type of woman she was going to be. So just go ahead and give me the basics. And so I kept him at the same amount the whole time my son was growing up. But if I needed anything for him, all I had to do is get on the phone and talk, call him, and he was there. I can get on the phone and call him right now and tell him I need something. And my son is totally grown, been grown for what, 7 years, 8 years now. But that's just the type of relationship that I have with my exes. I don't talk to them every day like Sonya doing or whatever. But they do call me from time to time, because guess what? They want some advice. They want to know what I think on something. And I'm not saying that I'm the smartest person on earth, but they just value my opinion for whatever reason. And sometimes they do call me for advice or whatever. And I, chop it up with them a little bit. But, it ain't nothing to it or nothing. It's just because it's familiarity and we got a child together. And, as anybody that have any children know, whenever you have a child by somebody, you basically stuck with them for the rest of your days, as long as that child is on this earth. So that's how that go. Jennifer say most of us experience the married dude. If we're being honest, no shame. Exactly. I've had mine, but I'm not gonna tell y'all about mine because, ooh, Lord, child, I had to ask God to forgive me about mine. And we won't go there. But real say I come from a long line of women that knows how to use a knife very well. I'm too small to be fighting a man. That part. And that's why I say, It's not safe these days to, even go that route. Cool Weather Farmer say YouTube has changed the community tab to post tabs. Oh, okay. Uh, YouTube. Out of the bushes say, see, you want my man and he wants you. Take him. That's right. You know what I used to tell the women that used to try to get at my husbands though? I used to tell them, well, if it's such you so good and you so great and everything is peaches and cream, then go ahead and try to take him. But what you're not gonna do is try to go through me and do it. Okay, that's not gonna be a wise thing for you to do. You feel like you big enough to take him, then take him. But you might want to leave me out the equation. That's all I'm telling you. And so they get mad when you talk to them like that. They don't understand that type of talk, and they want you to get upset and be all out. And I didn't even get, I had this one chick contact me. I didn't get upset. I wasn't overwhelmed. I was just like I'm talking to y'all. And I just told her, hey, sweetie, everything can't be peaches and creams because if it was, you wouldn't be contacting me. So what I advise you to do is go ahead and try to take him if you feel like you can, and y'all gonna live happily ever after. But like I said, leave me out the equation because it ain't gonna work out well for you with you trying to incorporate me in there. And whatever type of relationship y'all have going on, then y'all do that, but just leave me out of it, okay? Because I really don't have time to hear that. But Jennifer says she's silly and immature for an old looking bird in that part. Very immature. Out of the bushes say I'm early 40 and know better. That's right. Okay, you live and you learn out of the bushes. It's complicated. Say some people just love the chase and cheating. They do. It gives them a euphoria. It builds up her, and that's what he's doing. He's building up her endorphins. It makes her happy. Your endorphins make you happy, right? And that's what he's doing with this conversation with her. But like I said, if he did have the opportunity to be with her, it wouldn't happen. I can guarantee you that on both fronts. Miss Mad About Music say all the money she's spending on this food, she could have used for therapy. That part. And another thing, just to back up my statement, if she was all of that and he really wanted her, didn't they say they was talking before he went to jail? Why didn't he leave his wife then and go be with her if he was so, invested in her? And if he really liked her that much and she was all of that, why weren't they together before he went to jail? Why didn't he leave his wife and say, hey, this ain't working out. I'm finna go be with little Scooter. Well, I'm finna go be with Sonya. That's what he could have said if he really wanted her, in my opinion. And she would have wholeheartedly took him. So go somewhere and sit down, girl, and be quiet and quit all that capping. Karen said, I really don't believe Shirley knew nothing. Nesto don't seem like a man who showers a lot. He don't. I'm not saying that Shirley knew a lot, Karen. All I'm saying is she knew that he wasn't putting no money in that bank account, and she should have asked some questions about where all that shit was coming from. That's all. Out of the bushes, I was disappointed in Miss Shirley, honestly. Right. She out there giving out all type of advice to other people, but she didn't sweep around her own front door, and that's what you have to do. You got to make sure you're sweeping around your own front door before you go sweep around other people's doors. Nesto say, I believe Nesto wanted to fight for Shirley. He didn't want to be divorced. However, he had to appease his sorry side him because she was his only help, and she had ruined everyone else. She had run everyone else away. That's right. And he didn't have no money for no lawyer anyway, Nestos. And so Miss Boogie Down say hashtag facts to old with her immature ass. The definition of crazy, repeating the same things, hoping for a different result. That's right. You keep doing the same thing, you don't get the same result. Ain't nothing gonna change, sweetie. Real say, hun, you're out when you're out. That part. That's what Shirley told me. You're out when you're out. So quit talking about what's gonna happen tomorrow and wait for tomorrow to come and see what's gonna happen, sir. Pray Mountain Woman say Shirley changed her tune when Westlake started calling her about that oil leaking Ford F-150. Well, she had to change her tune, Pray Mountain Woman, because he told her that the damn truck was paid for. And remember, she asked him, I thought you said that the truck was paid for. He went into this big old spiel. Well, I'm finna go trade it in because the news had came out, but then I got arrested before it happened because that's what I was on my way to do. Okay, whatever, liar. Hey, champion, thank you for joining us today. Jennifer say, why was she okay bailing him out 3 times before though? It's called love, Jennifer, for my man. For my man. Jennifer, Shirley really was in love with this dude. Okay. It was love for Shirley. It was bullshit for him. He was the one who wasn't serious. Shirley was happy and she was totally serious about him. It is his fault. He was the one that wasn't serious about Shirley. She loved him, but he didn't love her. It was always a scam with him. He targeted her. She was a mark for him, and he was planning on scamming her. He didn't never love her. He told Sonya, it's a problem with him even being with her. He can be himself when he with her, but when he with Shirley, he got to be a imitation of himself. So Shirley get to meet the representative, and Sonya get to meet the real man. Okay, it is what it is. So it's complicated. She said they are just messing with you because you're a black man with a Bentley. Okay, and that's true. But wasn't that Bentley stolen? And wasn't it an old Bentley? So they in Atlanta, a Bentley is nothing. Hell, Portia riding around in Rolls Royces, Phaedra and Nene, all of them women got nice cars. Married to Medicine Crew, they all got nice cars. He ain't the only one with no nice car in Atlanta. So that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. That ain't got nothing to do with the price of butter. And that was just an excuse for her to use, to try to appease him. She knew what it was at the end of the day. So Miss Mad About Music say, I don't think she bailed him out the previous times. I believe he got out on his own, and then she learned about it. Regardless of how he got out, Miss Mad About Music, hell, his ass was still in there though, wasn't he? And so she said, I told you to take care of your record. You got to get your record expunged. So you're right. She did know about it. And so what I was saying, what that goes back to what I was saying. He's already been to jail before, and he's already been in and out. But after he didn't get out, after about 30 days, then you should have started doing some searching yourself. That's all I'm saying. That's what I would have been doing. Excomplicated said, I don't think Shirley bailed him out those 3 times he got arrested. No, she probably didn't. So right, I said what I said. If any law enforcement tell me I don't really know my husband, I will be all ears, period. I will cancel all appointments. That part. And even if the law told me that, because I'm like, Shirley, I don't trust them either. But after about 2 weeks, because at the end of the day, guys, look at the situation. Shirley is a very prominent woman as far as Nesto think or what have you. And I got to give her props. She have been on the radio for the last 30 years. So, and she is semi-famous. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is, if he's in jail longer than 2 weeks and I got the money to get him out, and my boss is Steve Harvey, just on that alone should have been able to bail him out if he was able to bail out. So since I can't bail him out, then I'm finna go do some soul searching. Shit, I'm finna go find out what's the deal. Why you can't get out of jail. And that's what I fought her for. And the H drug, yeah. You talking about the liquid V? Shirley Divorce say she's a sad case. She is. Hey, B. Williams, thanks for joining us. And Sleepy Libra say, child, I remember when I got a call from a wife one early morning on my way to work. She tried to have an Oprah moment. Girl, please talk to your husband. We're not having a sit-down meeting. That part. Yeah, don't call me. Talk to him, because if it wasn't for him, it wouldn't be no you. Okay? That it's not your fault. It's his fault. He the one went looking for you. You didn't go looking for him. And even if you did go looking for him, he could have told you he wasn't on the market. That's the way I see that. So out of the bush, you say Sister Sonya is a sad, sad case. She is. She really is. Out of the bush, you say, what about the green waters on your community tab? Good morning. You need to come out here to the green water and enrich yourself off. Right. That part. Victor DeVille said the rest of the women got ghosts. They did. Because they already knew what time it was. They knew he wasn't about nothing. And they knew whatever business he had, Vicky, they knew it was BS. And they knew, it's one thing for the public not to know. But when you work with somebody, you know the ins and outs of the shop. You know that the damn lights was off last week or was getting ready to get off. And he had to ask all of y'all for $50 to keep the lights on. They know what's up. Out of the bush, you say Miss Shirley was a good heart. She was. PW say, amen. I guess I'm preaching today, you guys. I appreciate that. I appreciate the camaraderie. Let me know I'm talking to some real shit today. So Victor DeVale say they didn't get a prenup, but he also didn't get a prior divorce, right? So it wasn't no prenup needed because he's a bigamist and allegedly just speaking to Alice. And Alice say, I just haven't decided when yet. Okay, good, Alice. I got you. I'm subscribed to everyone. Thank you, Out of the Bushes. Links only work for the moderators. Oh, okay. Tell you what, give me a second. Give me 1 second. Let me find who's in the chat. Let me find y'all pages. Well, I'll find them. I'll put them on my I'll put them on the in the description, guys. After the live, so you guys can subscribe to Houston Foodie and Alice. I'll make sure I put it at the end of the live. I think we still got a little bit of the call left too. So and I'm gonna have to hurry up because I know Lady T-Bug probably gonna come on at 5:30. And plus I gotta go take this little girl shopping. But these comments are interesting, and I'm enjoying reading what you guys think also. Uh, oh yeah, and phone calls from prison. That's already in my linked in my description. Allegedly, Out the Bushes says she like everybody content. And if y'all want some spiritual, y'all want a nice spiritual person, y'all go to Alice channel. She'll keep y'all real grounded. Okay, she have a nice spiritual channel, and I like to go over there. I like to go to Alice's channel because Alice is a very positive person and she always spits some knowledge out to you. So I learn something every time I go to her channel. And Houston Foodie, she has a nice channel also because I don't want to read the text messages. I'll go over there to Houston Foodie and let her read them out for me. And I listen to her text messages. Oh, and Victor DeVale is a content creator, and Lady T-Bug is a content creator. And so it looks like I have about 4 of them in the chat today. And I'm gonna make sure I put everybody's page, a link to their page on the end of this live. So if anybody that's listening on the replay, you can go to the description and you can go and go to those 4 channels and you can go and subscribe and listen to what they have to say also, because they also cover this content, everybody except for Alice. Alice have a different type of channel, but it's a nice channel. Like I said, it's very confident and soothing to listen to Alice talk. She has a very soft, soothing voice. You know, if you just want, something mellow, because sometimes you need to calm down because this stuff like this, what we doing here, this will make you mad. And sometimes you need to refuel. And Alice can help you do that with her channel. So Out of the Bushes say, I never got child support. I wish I did. However, I survived. That's right, because it's a lot of dudes that, they escape child support. But I tell you what, um, if you file for it, I don't know what state you're in, but I know here in Texas, if you file for child support and they get any kind of other money, and even Trump made them send them stimulus checks to the back for the people for the back child support. So just keep it on file because any type of other money that they get, in a lot of instances, you'll still get that money. So, keep it on the books because it's still money owed to you, even though you made it through. You had to make it through on your own, but it's still money. Don't let the other parent off the hook. Let me just put it that way. And you never know, they might win a lottery. You never know what kind of money they're gonna come into. So yeah, keep that on the books for you. In case some money come through, they'll send it to you, regardless if the child is old or not. Karen say, just wanted to say you're doing a great job and I enjoy your realness. Oh, thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. Alice says she's out the bushes now. So PW say absolutely none means 0 of Sonia's ex voluntary. Call her, in my opinion. That's right. Call her. And so Out of the bush, you say court agree they be at them people's house complaining about you. That's right. They whenever somebody cheat on you, they always going to tell you they're going to talk about their spouse's downfall. That's how they do it. They instead of telling their spouse what their issues are about what they don't like about their spouse, they'll go tell their side piece the issues, like as if they could do something about it. But they're only doing that so that they can gain sympathy, so they can go ahead and get what they're trying to get from you. It's all game, though, out of the bushes. The country insurance pays for therapy, some of it. Even though I have insurance, that if I got to go to therapy, hell, I still got to pay a copay, so they're not paying that much for us over here. Out of the bushes say Shirley had a young tender, made her feel young and sexy. Right. And I've said that before too. Champion giving love to all the moderators. Um, and that's one of the things that I said that's probably what made her stay. It's because a lot of times, when you get a younger man, a lot of women feel like, hey, I still got it. And it's like a self-esteem booster, in my opinion. And I feel like that's what he did when she married him. And he was 10 years younger than her. That just gave her a morale boost and a self-esteem boost, in my opinion. Chick-fil-A says stolen Bentley at that. Yeah, the Bentley was stolen and it was old. Out of the bushes says she wanted that thug gangster. She did at one time. Out of the bushes, she said she like ratchet TV. So I guess that spills over to her relationship also. PW say because she never had to bail him out or serve time, I think it made it easier for her to minimize the seriousness of this arrest until he really couldn't get out. And that's my whole point. Even though she didn't have to bail him out, he still went to jail and she knew about it, right? And that's what I'm saying. After about 2 or 3 weeks and he can't get out, then hell, you need to go find out what's up, why he can't get out. Because it wasn't like she didn't have the money to get him out. Like he said, a lot of people in there because they don't have the money to get out. He had the money and the clout to get out. So why can't he get out? So that should have been a red flag to let her know, hey, something is seriously up. I'm talking about the hard drugs from old school that you shoot with the belt. Yeah, I know. My cousin used to do that. She's no longer here, bless her heart. But yeah, I used to watch her do that and lean from side to side. I didn't watch her when she shot it up, but I watched her after the fact and how she would, function afterwards. And that's what she reminds me of when she's on these um, video calls, the way she be leaning in the seat and her eyes almost be about to close. And really, she be looking like a Doberman Pinscher dog with the dog puppy eyes and all of that. That's what she remind me of. Karen said, I was agreeing with you that Shirley may not know all, but she knew he hadn't had it a verified income in a while. That part. Right. Girl, go somewhere. I don't think she cared, and that's okay too. You don't have to care because there's a lot of women that make more money than they men. And that's okay. But at the end of the day, if your man ain't making no money, where the hell you getting all this money to come by and bring out these lavish gifts? And that's the only thing I question about Shirley. Chick-fil-A say Alice had a channel. I will check it out. Yeah. It's Alice it's her name, Alice the Blessed Child of God. Houston Foodie name is her name of her channel, and Victor the Veil and Lady T Bug. So all you guys have to do is just put that in the search field and you'll find all four of their channels. So sunshine and rain and gardening. Hey, how you doing today? Thank you for being here. Is there a call after this one? There is, and he's talking to Dre about it. He's very optimistic. I heard that today. Sunshine. It's February of 2023. I don't know the exact date. I think it's February the 2nd or 3rd or something like that. But yeah, there is a call after this one. He's telling Dre how good of a person Sonya is and how she been hipping him out and he's getting ready to get out. He really optimistic about getting out. And I may do that one the next call. Okay, Sunshine, Rain and Gardner. She said, I want to hear him after he found out he wasn't getting out. Oh, that call is probably gonna be a sad one, Sunshine. Because the one after this one, he's still optimistic with Dre. We have to find out what day he went to court after this, and we have to find out what the court date was. What was the next bond hearing after this call here, and I think it was sometime in February. Um, because at the end of the day, remember she said you had about a week. So he probably more than likely went to court maybe the first or second week of February, and we'll have to research that for you. I can try to find out for you. So out of the bush, you say California, my kids are grown, right? It don't matter. They still owe you though. It's still a bill. I still got options. Yeah, check it out, child. If you've ever, I know here in Texas, out of the bushes, if you ever file and they don't pay, they still send them a bill. They still are obligated to that. Alice say that's so true. Miss Mad About Music said, Alice, I've been oversubscribed, by the way. I'm from the DMV too. Okay, you met a new friend, Miss Mad About Music. I'm glad I could bring you two together. So PW say, yeah, my mom received some good child support at 70 years old. My brother almost was 40. Yeah. PW, I don't know what state you in, but I know that's how they do it in Texas, baby. That bill don't ever go anywhere. Okay. They always they're still obligated to pay that bill no matter if the child is grown or not. And even if they go on disability, guess what? You know how you get that disability check and you get that residual check from waiting? They send that part of it too. You get whatever, like I said, any type of money that they get, you still get that. And now I don't know if it go for all states, but that's how it is in Texas. And they still, and guess, and check this out, in Texas will still arrest you if you're, they'll still be trying to come after you for that, because you know how Texas is. Chick-fil-A and Prairie Mountain Woman know how Texas and how they laws are. They know how we do it here. Wow, I do no cases like that. um at PW, she's talking to you. You say I do no cases like that. You say you don't know. You mean you don't know any cases like that? Is what you're trying to say? Okay, no, you don't know any cases like that. Shit, I do. Miss Mad About PW say, I never heard of that until it happened to her. But I tell everyone, put them on paper. You never know. That's right. And don't like, if you, like she was saying that she didn't get hers out of the bush. She said she never received it. If they're on paper here in Texas and you file for it, it doesn't go anywhere. And you have to go through a lot to take them off of it. A whole lot. And in a lot of cases too, if they owe a lot of money, sometimes you can make them sell. I know here in Texas, you can do a settlement, right? Say for instance they owe $20,000 and the dude just offered you 5 or 10. They can actually settle the case with you. So it's almost like a damn silver case here in Texas. That's how we roll. Sunshine and Rain and Garden, there are calls on January 14th with Shirley and Dre, and he has CP charges. Ed, I said what I said. Yeah, because that's what came down the line after this. You're absolutely right, Mad About Music. I do remember that. I said what I said, blessed child of God. I heard you mention Alice Channel on another live. You did a few months back. Oh, okay. And that's fine. I just want to try to make sure I do it, because people be paying me homage, and Alice mentioned me on her channel, and so I do appreciate that. So I definitely don't want to forget about all of the content creators, because we all like to try to support each other. So Chick-fil-A say, yes, my twins are 22 and I'm still getting child support for them. Even got his life insurance payment when his mom died, his beneficiary money. That's what I'm talking about, Chick-fil-A, because Chick-fil-A in Texas, and that's how we do it in Texas, baby. Texas don't let them forget. And so let's finish up the call. And I'm gonna try not to stop it because it's almost 5:30, and then we're gonna have to get out of here. So let's finish this up.
Know you that well. We should know you that well.
Okay.
We ain't that cool. I don't know why you asking me that. You already know. You already know my body. How you go?
I know everything going on. I know everything. Everybody can't tell me what's
right. So yeah. So you already know.
All right, I'm proud of you. So fuck it. Yeah, I'm proud of you. Wow. Okay, that's wonderful. So he did say the folks from this weekend said they're gonna work with him, or they gonna bypass all that shit.
No. They got to. It's gotta be him, the prosecutor, and then they go in front of the judge, and the judge makes the call.
Oh, okay. I'm saying is he gonna work with him though? Did the prosecutor say?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking. Folks say a lot of things.
No, the thing over there is what they have to. You have to put all kind of options in front of them. So you want to hold somebody that you don't even have enough information on the case to even go and indict, but you want to hold them in jail on something that you don't even have proof of. And then on top of that, you putting yourself at risk for a lawsuit because people sue. So now you want to cost the county more money, because it's going to cost more money if you sue a person for unlawful detainment and all that other shit, more so than if you had just went to court and paid for a trial. It costs you more in a lawsuit. Because you got to pay lawyers to fight the lawsuit, and you got to pay when you lose. So you already know people like
Hold on, you don't tell them about that shit?
I'm just saying, I don't know what specifically, but that I'm sure that's part of a conversation to make a person think about, you really want to embarrass yourself and try to drag something out that didn't happen. It might have happened on her end, but
no, I get it.
Don't put associates on there just because somebody was around somebody that happened to be doing wrong and they happen to have a history. Don't mean he currently doing something wrong.
Right. I understand.
That's dumb. So.
She said she imagined that's what Dion said, so she lying.
Well, if they feel confident, they got to. Damn. Okay. So I just have a question. Is this going down tomorrow, or you gonna take the rest of?
Okay, so I just said this week. I don't know specifically.
Okay, that's what I want to know. You don't know.
I don't know specifically. No.
Okay. And what
I just know from today that it is this week.
Okay.
And it should be Wednesday, I would say.
You say, but he didn't say.
I say it should be Wednesday. It should be Wednesday. If he had a conversation with him tomorrow, to see in front of the judge.
Okay, but did he say he having one?
It's just a matter of processing the paperwork and getting the other shit together.
No, I got that part. I'm saying, did he say he having a conversation tomorrow with them?
He is having a conversation tomorrow.
Yes. Okay.
Most definitely having the conversation tomorrow.
Dang, how many times do she have to say it's tomorrow, Dumbo?
Him and the prosecutor will talk tomorrow.
But not the
judge. That is 1,000% guaranteed.
But not the judge.
Now, it depends. If they come to an agreement, then they call the judge. And then it can happen tomorrow.
Okay.
But they're definitely talking tomorrow.
Okay. Well, what's the difference between tomorrow and this weekend? That don't make no sense to me.
I don't know.
Thank you.
She said she was going to sit back and hush.
Okay, I'm going to say, you're right. You know what? You're right. Damn. Yeah, you know what?
He reacted to it, though. But, okay, I get it. I know you anxious. You want to get the fuck out of there. I know you can't wait to see that building behind you.
Man, what you talking about?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I sent you an email about that.
I'll fight this shit from the couch. I ain't trying to fight this shit from in here.
Man. Yeah. Okay. And I'm supposed to see the other lady this week? Or you don't know?
I'm sure once you get out, you got to handle everything you got to handle.
Okay. But if I don't, I still got to
talk to
the lady.
No. You're going to get out this week. Won't you hush?
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. That's 4 days. Okay.
4 days.
All right. Let me
shut
my mouth then. Just be grateful for what I got going on. Just be totally grateful.
Yeah, be quiet because you don't understand anyway.
So basically, they got to go dig up some shit. They got to try to dig up some shit. You got between the day and tomorrow to dig up some shit.
Which right. Well, they not to dig up. I told you the news article was like the best way to try to bring people out to talk or whatever. That's when they really ain't got shit. And you're like, oh, let's do a news conference and put it on the news. And that was months ago. That was 2 months. That was October. So no, that was November. Because that boy died in November. No. It was October. That was October. The boy died in October, Halloween. Yeah. So right. It was before Takeoff died. So yeah.
Yeah. 2 months. 2 months.
Yeah. And then they still in Roswell still ain't produced shit because there's nothing produced. Y'all sit there with y'all on the thirst quest. And then y'all go and do the news conference things. That's what I told you. That's what they do. And I watch a lot of talk shows. That's what they go to. When they don't have shit, well, let's do a news conference. They don't have nothing. We don't have nothing. We got them, we ain't got nothing.
They got a guy I talked to tonight that did him the exact same way.
And apparently, they don't even have enough for just her because she the one that did the shit. And they ain't even got nobody coming out on her. Because she ain't even indicted.
Wow.
And she the one that did shit. So, shit.
You must have looked that up then.
No, she ain't looked it up. She just talking.
Yeah.
What?
You must have looked it up.
No, I guarantee you she ain't looked nothing
Nah,
up.
shit. We watching the shows, knowing some shit. Now they're criminal law for like 9 years.
Okay.
And was a criminal
Was that it? I want to ask you a question. Did you see that other trait come out today? Because it sounded like you did. Talking about that girl was special.
Who girl was special?
You said she's special.
Is that girl I met today special?
Yeah.
She didn't say nothing. She said a couple little things and then she just sat with her, where her body kind of turned out, where it's like a third wheel. He didn't want to meet her or her to meet me. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, it's cute.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so apparently he said the picture, she looks better than her picture. So just showing somebody my picture.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You know what? I told you that because when I used
can't
to
believe
go
she
on
gave
those
a woman a compliment.
online dates, and then a person, and he said even, I don't know, but they see me, but then when I get in front of them, they don't say shit. They just sit there with their mouth closed. And I just sit there like, and he did the same thing. He talked on the phone a lot, but then when he got in front of me, he was just quiet. I'm like, what's up?
That was
He was just like real quiet. And I was like, so I asked him, because he told me afterwards, and I'm like, why are you so talkative
Right,
on the phone?
PW.
But when I see you, don't
Give
say
me a
nothing.
description of this heifer.
And he was just like, I was like, I just didn't expect you to look like that in person. That's what he said.
I told you that, though. I told you that.
I didn't want to say it. I knew that could have been what it was because I told you it happened to me a couple times. And one guy was talking me to death. And as soon as I went to eat with him, he didn't say shit. He just sat at the table and had his body turned away. He didn't
because he was
act
smelling
face
you.
the table. And then I was like, what the fuck? You know? And then I was like, but people always say, you know, you look better in person. I'm like, well, maybe he can't. I don't know.
So
Because my conversation is my conversation.
The conversation. So did it meet the son, grand? Huh?
The who?
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Everybody was on.
Yeah. She lying.
No. I only met his secretary. He met my kids because they were here.
Right, I got that part. I'm saying that they didn't see. It's hard to believe.
Yes, Sleepy Libra, he was smelling her. That's why he turned away.
Yeah.
You got what I'm saying.
Right. Right. All of that. Yeah. And then, they all under me.
Them folks couldn't even sleep. I already know it.
He talking about them folks couldn't see, just making fun of that man.
Okay.
PW,
right,
you
then.
right about that. Nesto
Wow,
just confirmed it.
In the morning?
I gotta be at the airport. My plane leave at 9. Hold on. I love show.
Miss mad about music. Even a blind man can see that.
Flexible travel plans. What y'all trying to make me take another flight? No, I don't have flexible travel plans because I gotta go. He asked me somebody. I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta go make money. I can't get paid being here.
Hold on. They asked you to stay?
Yes, you do.
You know I'm likable.
Oh my God, this is so unreal. But it's good.
My plane leaves at 9 in the morning, so I got to be at the airport at 7.
Okay. Well, then you tell them
9 o'clock. So I leave here at 6:30 in the morning.
Okay, you tell them. You tell them that you'll be there to pick me up. Then.
I'll be right back to come get you.
Yeah, there you go.
If he's getting out on Wednesday, I'll stay.
There you go.
Oh, so Craig supposed to pick him up?
Yeah, text him that.
Right.
Well,
Yeah,
this
let them
dude is
take.
No,
something else.
I gotta earn my money. Rent gonna be due. I
I
gotta
know
pay
that,
my
but I'm
bill.
just talking. I'm just talking.
Yeah.
Just
Mhm.
talking.
All
Yeah,
right. I got to pay my bills. So.
I got that
So this ninja
part.
hustling a
Ain't that
ride, y'all,
something?
from the
Mhm.
jailhouse.
Wow. But damn, that was
I
about
got
4 hours.
to.
That was about 4 hours. Wasn't it? You entertaining for 4 hours?
It's so weird. No, yeah, it was from 4 to 8, right? That is about right.
What the
I used to
fuck?
watch TV. You know what's so weird? And I was trying to think. Like, I don't know. I don't even understand my situation. People say things, and I don't really think about it. But then I think about it, like, as of lately, I'm thinking, I don't know. I've never met a guy that ever wanted to. Okay, maybe it's me being too picky. Maybe that could be it. Maybe I could look up, but I'm just so
Right,
weird
Gina.
about what I
Right.
like and don't like about a person. Like, one thing can maybe be like when guys used to wear sweat socks, I used to be like, I'm good if he's down sweat socks. I just was turned off
Right, B
by
Williams.
sweat socks.
Single then single.
And that's something that he could change. I can make him buy socks
No,
elsewhere.
no,
Like,
no. Who told you that? No, you don't. And you don't change for nobody. I don't give a damn how much that back play. I'm gonna call it back play conversation is, because a lot of people settle for what they really don't like, and we fucking miserable. So now you better
Like
not
you.
change. I ain't gonna like you.
mm,
If you change right now, I won't like you.
yeah.
No, straight up. If you grow, I'm with that. But if you change for some other shit, I ain't gonna like that. I'm just gonna be honest with you, because
No, I think, like, and I told you, you said, yeah, 'cause you're too picky. Maybe I'm too picky.
no, no, it's not just too picky, because I want to be around, period.
Well, some
So,
people get through, but I'm not so picky that nobody gets through, but I'm too picky.
no, let me tell you something. You,
I don't know.
okay, no, let me tell you now, don't shortchange your goddamn conversation for a week, motherfucker, because this shit raggedy. Now, let me get you straight on that shit. Second of all, let me get you on the third episode. I'm going to speed you up real fast. You know what you like. You sit here and say, I said, why you like them young boys? Guess what? You can't have that conversation with no every grown ass nigga around here because they don't understand it. Because two things they got, they're jealous and envy. And it's low self-esteem to even have a great conversation like this. You broke it down. I don't want no old ass motherfucker just slouching on the fucking couch with a big ass stomach and fucking my ski low up. I have to respect that because you're right. Because guess what? That's what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. When you go to California, you ain't see no old motherfucker with no old ass motherfucking woman. They all had young girls. That's a trend out there. You come to Georgia and start becoming an old Betty. Come on now. And if you ain't never seen nothing, that shit is traditional for you. So no, don't play yourself. Thank you very much. Yeah, don't play yourself. You understand what I'm saying?
I
You
hear
like
you.
you like what you like. You like what you like. You stick on that. Whatever got down, flow your boat. You roll with that. Just like you said, I think it's just some bullshit. Everybody talking about that they're married, they this, they that. We got this going on, we got this going on, but they faking with it. So you're absolutely
Like
saying what
you.
you
You
gotta
you
say.
the prime
Everybody ain't
you
gonna
the
agree
number
with you
one faker.
how you think. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So no, you change, I ain't gonna like your ass no more. If you grow, I'm with it.
Okay. Huh?
I'm just letting you know now. I mean, the way you think is common sense. A lot of people don't like using common
Right,
sense. They use
boys, Nana.
traditional, the way they think it's supposed to be. Think after a long
Mm-hmm.
time, you'll be happier. Yeah. Some people sell their soul to give to somebody else got. That was proven to me yesterday and to motherfucking day for 4 hours. I didn't see that coming. You understand?
Why didn't you see that coming?
Because guess what? Until I didn't see that coming, it wasn't about you helping them to solve the situation. It was about you helping them to validate them. Why the fuck I got what I got going on with you?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Am I wrong?
Yeah,
Yes, but that's just
you
a man thing. I
confusing,
don't know.
but I don't know
I
why
don't
Trail
know.
would need
Don't
you
play with me.
her
I
to
just, I
confirm
Women
think
do it
you.
too.
once,
Women do it too.
listen, I think once he was trying to figure out what the dynamic was, and then I said, he's happily married. And then he said, yes, they are happily married, aren't they? And I was like, mm-hmm. And then
Right, B. Williams, 4
he
hours
said,
bill to your account, to
and that's
your
when he was
money.
like, okay, there's a green light, you know? Because his whole thing was trying to figure out. And the thing was, I don't know. It's so different. I don't understand it. I don't like my voice, and I think my voice sounds really
Man,
I
jacked
don't
up.
fuck
like your
that
voice
voice.
either. You
Let me
sound
tell you
like Edie
something.
Bunker.
No, 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 no. What I'm saying, but he said it was when he first spoke to me, he was interested. Now, that's why I was kind of like thrown because I'm like, and then he says, you don't sound anything the way you look. Which, I mean, I don't know because I only know how I sound because I've always sounded like this and I've always looked like
Hey,
this. So
Shelly
to me,
T.
I sound the way I look because,
Okay,
but
did
I
they
hate,
sound the way they look? Did they sound the way they look?
yeah. No, yeah. Well, I told him I thought he was short and fat. He sounds short and fat.
Did that loose eye get to you?
The loose eye. Look at
He's
him.
blind.
That's why
I
your
know
ass
that.
still locked up.
I was trying to tell you that.
He's just blind. He's legally blind, but his sight is in and out. But yeah, he's legally blind.
I know what's going on.
Yeah, but
Right, Cotton
no,
Candy.
I
He could care less.
anyway, I don't
Yeah,
know. You know me, I don't.
I already know what's going on. It's fine. I'm
You know
gonna
what I'm
pray.
fussing about? I'm
Yeah.
fussing about Europe. So
Listen, I'm just really be honest with you. I
Right, B.
love grown
Williams.
folks conversation. That's all. Life is something else.
I can't wait till we have one. When you
Huh?
get out, we have a real grown ass conversation.
Boy. Mm, mm, mm.
I'm gonna cut you.
Yeah, I'm ready to. Come on with
Mm-hmm.
mine. Come on with every time I look at that cut, I think about what you done did to me. So come on with
All
it.
right.
Mm.
I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna cut you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what's gonna happen. I'm gonna
yeah,
cut you.
yeah. It's gonna be wonderful. I'm waiting for it too. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm ready
yeah.
for my vacation. Boy, I'm ready for my vacation. Yes, I am.
All right. This
Yeah.
shit's in the back of you, behind you, overdone. Bye.
Yeah. Okay. All right then. So you're right.
Where's
So
Global Tail Link?
you think I hear something tomorrow?
You know what?
Oh, you
Well,
You
you
gonna
will
hear
hear
sound
from him
something,
mad.
all
tomorrow.
right, sir.
Cause you silly.
Them
You
folk
will hear
gonna give
something
you a
tomorrow. I
whole
will find out
earful.
at the end of the workday tomorrow what's going on and be updated, and I will let you know where we at tomorrow.
Okay. Okay.
Because he is going to have a conversation tomorrow, so I will know tomorrow
Cause that thing can have real
what it's
tail.
looking like.
Huh? What you say?
It happened like it should have, but it happened like it should have. That's what I'm saying. Once you get out, you're gonna be stupid mad because, oh boy, the other one wasted 3 months of your time. You could
Oh
have been out.
yeah. Yeah.
You should have been out. Because first of all, if he had came to see you and had a conversation, well,
She
that was
did
ugly as fuck.
allegedly
Had
in
a
Harmon.
conversation with you,
She said
and then
she
like,
couldn't wait for
okay,
him to get out to
look,
have a
I ain't do that
conversation.
shit. I don't want to be here. Get my bond. Get this shit dismissed. Get me a bond. So when he sat there from August, September, October, into November, you want to call and you know what I'm saying, and show up. But yeah, give me this amount of money. Yeah, I'm gonna need this. And on top of that, I'm gonna need another this for this case. You fucking up this case. Why would I even want you on that case? You suck. And then you want to try to put that shit on the end, on the email. I just, want what's best for him. Well, man, you sound stupid.
Sure
You
do.
sound like you don't want nobody going to the bar association on you. That's what you sound like.
Got that what it's
Saying that
doing.
shit. Because you still didn't respond when I asked you, could you have asked for a bond had you went to the 23rd hearing? Still ain't spoke on that. But it ain't went away.
No.
So
No.
it's already a given that you could ask for a bond on that shit, and you had him sitting in jail extra long.
Okay. Ohio player.
Ohio player.
Oh shit. Oh man, boy.
I'm glad I didn't have to snap at the next one. So I'm happy that this lawyer did what he's supposed to do because I'm tired of snapping at people. But shit, I ain't about to lay down for nobody. So
No,
I'm
don't
sorry.
worry about it. It's good. This week is gonna be a lovely week. I promise you that. I don't promise people nothing that I know ain't a fact. I promise you everything gonna be wonderful. I promise you that. Sometimes things work. It seems like it don't work. Sometimes it do. But this right here is wonderful. So I promise you that. I'm giving you my word as your friend. Everything, everything that you love right now. I promise you, you're gonna be
Right,
fine.
being
We
Randocious.
gonna
How
be
you doing
wonderful.
today? Thanks for
You're
being
gonna be
here.
fine. We gonna be wonderful. Okay? No, I'm dead
Okay.
serious. You can
Okay.
handle it.
Yeah, I can handle that.
Okay, 'cause my loyalty definitely is true to you. So don't never ever estimate that shit. Don't ever do that shit.
I know someone that got sick, and you
What you
just
say?
met me. I know
Well,
someone that got sick.
yeah, we passed that now. We don't.
I'm saying though, I had only knew you 2 months to the day when I went into the hospital. I met you 2 months to that day. So,
Okay.
Right, Miss Mad
Well,
about music.
like I said, we gonna be
and
wonderful.
you'd be surprised when I met you. I was talking on the phone to 4 people,
You told me.
and
You
they
told
all faded. As soon as I was like, I'm in the hospital,
me.
fade, fade, fade. And I'm just sitting here like, all these motherfuckers just faded right out. They didn't know why. They just knew I was in the hospital and it wasn't COVID.
It faded out. Ain't that some
Faded right the fuck out. Just boom,
man
boom.
Yeah, because
gone?
they knew they couldn't get
And I'm
nothing
just
from
like,
you.
oh my God.
And that what I told Pinocchio. I told him in his face. I said, as soon as I got lost, I had nobody telephone numbers. Nobody. I said, them folks took
Right,
them
Lady
5
T Bud.
weeks to find me. That's persistence to me. I can't
Mm-hmm.
let that go. I said, I can't let that go. But when I told him that, I think that we got him on top of everything as well. A lot of people ain't got nobody really fighting for them.
PW.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I know that. And a lot of people want that shit. Remember I told you, a
Mm-hmm.
blessing now. It's a blessing. For me,
You have 1 minute
Ooh,
remaining.
thank you,
I
Global
told you
Tail
tomorrow,
Link
love you, get
Lady.
you some
And
rest.
I'm cute. So, that's a double
Oh,
blessing.
you
You
cute.
passed that.
Okay.
You passed that. You passed that.
And I'm cute. That's a double blessing.
All right, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. So do. You're absolutely right. You're wonderful. Past cute.
You can call me at 8:30. I'll be at the airport.
Okay, I will. All right, love you. Have a great night. And get it all out and get your system right.
I already shit it. I'm
Right,
good.
Shelly
Get
C.
off my phone.
All right, love
You're
you.
not that cool.
All right. Okay, bye.
I love you, bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
Ooh, thank you, Global Tail Link Lady. They so full of shit to it ain't even funny. Fuller than her bag on her side, okay? Um, like where is it at? Like Mad About Music said, uh, he really thought he was gonna get out, right, guys? And I'm so glad Miss Mad About Music reminded me of this, because the CP charges did come 10 days later, and so all that optimism just left. Okay, and so he never did get out, and he got more charges to come. And I think the 4 hours that Krell was kind of running game too, so he billed Shirley for these hours that he spent with Nesto's side piece. I'm pretty sure Krell got his money for it, but he got a wealth of information from it also. While Nesto thinking that Krell needs Sonya to validate his relationship that him and Sonya has. Uh, and I don't even know how he put that shit. It was so confusing. I couldn't even hardly get it straight. He need you to tell me for me to tell you how he feel about you. That man don't need her to validate anything for him, because at the end of the day, he was not interested in her. But what he was interested in was some pertinent information that he could run back to your wife and let her know what type of ninja you really are, who this lady is intervening in this in his court case, and to let her know, stop spending your money on him, because he got a whole side piece that he spends all of his jail time with. So he's been entertained while he's in jail, while you sitting around crying and worrying about where you gonna live and what you gonna do. He's having a grand old time with his girlfriend. And I wholeheartedly feel that Craig came back and told Shirley everything. Although he built her, he built her for them 4 hours, in my opinion, he still gave her a wealth of information. So she paid for the money that she paid. He paid with information. He gave her what she needed to get out of this relationship. Because shortly after that, Debbie came on the scene in February, remember? And after Debbie came on the scene, it was a wrap. Okay. Shirley didn't talk to him that much. She talked to him a couple of times in January. February, I think they only talked a couple of times. Then she waited. She didn't talk to him at all in March. And then she waited until April to talk to him. And then she talked to him again in June. So she was slowly but surely on her way out the door after this call, while he thinking he being so slick and she being so slick, and they thinking they playing everybody. But at the end of the day, in my opinion, I feel like they got played. Like I said, Creel spent all that time with her, but I feel like Creel spent that time with her so he can get all the information. And we all know she loved to talk, right? She loves to talk about herself. And so Creel probably just grilled her and just pulled all the info that he needed all the ammunition that he needed to take back to Shirley so that Shirley can make an informed decision. I'm sure he didn't tell her, gonna lead this dude or whatever, but he put the information out there so that Shirley would know what was going on. Because on one of the calls, Dion said she got mad because she found out about that woman. So, like I said, I don't know if Creel, I don't know, I can't say for 100% sure that Creel told Shirley what was going on, but I bet he had something to do with it. And I bet Debbie had something to do with it. And I guarantee you somebody sat her ass down long enough so that she can listen to some of these calls. She wasn't able to listen to that call because that call just came out 2 days ago, but she was able to listen to calls previously where him and her was on the phone, chopping it up and shooting the shit to each other, because that's all they was doing, just really lying to each other. And so Shelly C say it was a long day resting down. Thanks for asking. Oh, Shelly C, I'm glad you were able to get some rest. And you guys, you can listen back on the replay. I'm gonna get ready to get off because I do have I have to go take my granddaughter shopping, and I think Lady T-Bug is getting ready to come on. But I do appreciate everybody for joining me today. I probably will try to come back. I don't know which day this weekend that I'll come. I try not to come every day. I don't want you guys to get too tired of me or what have you. But also too, you have to get you have to get this stuff together. And so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I'll see you guys this weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. And once again, thank you for everybody that came out. And you guys have a great night.
I join the channel is what you need. True crime stories, secrets they'll feed. Say that gossip and political heat. I said what I said, bring to me. Truth comes but we're never late, yeah. Diamond stories inside fate, oh no. But the progress where voices speak. Tune in now, indulge every week. Who's in the spotlight, who took the fall? We got the scoops, we covering it all. From high society to those who recall. I said what I said, stories that will raw, yeah. Truth turns why we're never late. Oh, no stone unturned, we're here to relate. Well, what's your name? Welcome to the channel, it's a bubble streak. Subscribe and join the channel every week, yeah. I join the channel, it's what you need. True crime stories, secrets they'll feed. Say that gossip and political heat. I said what I said, bring to me. whisper voices speak. Tune in now, indulge every week. Who's in the spotlight? Who took the fall? We got the scoops, we covering it all. From high society to those secret calls. I said when I said stories.